Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, where we could be here for the final game of the 2024-2025 season as the Oklahoma City Thunder travel to Indiana, looking to capture their first championship in organization history. When you classify them as the OKC Thunder, which I do, we don't count the Supersonics. Either way, after a big-time win on the road in Game 4, then getting back home in Game 5, taking care of business, they look to end the season tonight and win their first title in 6 games. It will be a fun one. Halliburton is going to play on that strained calf. Apparently, no minutes restriction, so we'll have to monitor how he looks throughout the game. Could Indiana win their final game at home this season, regardless of outcome, and force a Game 7 in Oklahoma City on Sunday night? We'll be here for all of it. And welcome in everybody into the building. Shout out to the 50 people watching here early. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section as we are 20 and a half minutes away from getting underway. Ty Man is in. Oh! Hi-yo. Shout out to Ty Man. My guy Nick's Galaxy is in New Jersey. Sid Cruz is in Indy. Hometown Sid is where we call. Eric Dexter rocking with OKC. Chris Evans is in Michigan. Eric is in Kansas. Evan is in Pooper. I don't know if that's a real place. Richard says Rooston, Louisiana. Jeff is in San Antonio. Dylan is in California. Tyson is in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It is going to be an interesting game on hand tonight. How much is Tyrese Halliburton affected by that calf injury? And the thing about strained calf injuries, they're scary. I hope I don't talk it into existence, but we just can go back to the 2019 NBA Finals. Kevin Durant returned from a strained calf injury. Appreciate you, Coop. And what happened? Yeah, I don't know. Rouston? Rustin? Don't know. Okay. Going back to the KD, though, he came back from a strained calf and unfortunately tore his Achilles. Like, strained calves are dangerous. You're playing on a strained calf, it just takes one weird turn, and that Achilles is gone. But you also have to ask yourself, what's the likelihood that I am and my team is back in this position, chance to extend this game and series to a Game 7 in the NBA Finals? So I understand Halliburton putting his potential future on the line to try to get Indiana a championship. But the scariness of his future, it is in the balance. And you hope he just walks away with this game completely fine, regardless of outcome. Coop, welcome into the live show. How are you doing today, my friend? And let me know who you got down in the comments, by the way.
I am doing great. I can't wait for this one, man. We either get to crown a champion tonight or we get to hear the two best words in sports, which is Game 7. I'm very excited. I'm curious to see how Halliburton plays. Like you mentioned, it's always risky playing with a calf strain. It could result in an Achilles pop like it did for Kevin Durant. I hope that's not the case for Halliburton. I'm sure this Indiana crowd's going to be up for it as well. So let's get it going here in about 18 minutes. We'll see if OKC has it. They can go on the road and win their first NBA title.
So you want to know something that's fascinating to me, Coop? And I look at betting odds often. You know, I'm a gambling man at times.
No doubt.
As you know, Cooperstein. So the Thunder opened this game after they won Game 5 as 5.5-point favorites.
Ooh.
5.5. That has jumped up to 6.5.
Yep.
Just 1 point. But are you shocked at it going from 5.5 to 6.5? Because to me, I could have seen the odds makers saying, hey, Halliburton is really compromised. Shams reports that he is very much a game-time decision to play in Game 6.
You'd think it's more than a point?
I would think that it would go the opposite way. Because, remember, just listen to what I was saying there, Coop. He is severely compromised.
Correct.
Game-time decision to play.
Yep.
So the odds makers set the line at 5.5. Now we hear no minutes restriction, he's playing. You would think it would go down towards Indiana.
Correct.
But it goes up towards OKC. Backwards thinking there.
What do the boys in the desert know that we don't?
it could be reverse line movement to where they're trying to scare away some Pacers bettors.
Do you think they're trying to scare away some money on the Pacers?
I do.
Okay.
'Cause I think money was on Indiana and at home, and then that news comes out, and the odds go up towards OKC. And now, if you're a gambler, people are going to be like, well, why is it going up towards OKC? And then that's where they put money on OKC, and then the Pacers come in with
Now, hear me out on this. Is they're thinking that a hurt Halliburton is more of a detriment to them than him not playing at all?
Maybe. That could be a realistic thought process as well, and I don't disagree with that because, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but if I'm the OKC Thunder,
I'm going at him every time.
Every single minute, possession, second that Halliburton is on the floor, I am grabbing his man, pulling him to set a screen on Jalen Williams, on SGA, trying to force that switch to where Halliburton has to defend Jalen Williams or SGA.
Go to
work. That
will
then force Indiana to either double and send help, or the two leading scorers for the Thunder are able to just go to work on the compromised Halliburton, who already fully healthy is not a good defender anyway.
Correct. Yeah, I absolutely could see that. And, the OKC coaching staff will be ready for that, and I'm sure that they'll exploit that matchup to their best ability, whether it be Shai, whether it be Jalen Williams, whether it be whoever off the dribble. I think they're going to want to attack Halliburton in this game. That will be part of their game plan.
That's just got to be a part of the game plan if you're the OKC Thunder. We're 15 minutes away from tip-off. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs-up icon as well. We got 75 people in the building. This could be our last basketball stream of the season. But guess what, folks? We will be live again here on the channel Wednesday night. I will be live on Wednesday night. Oh, it's the NBA draft.
Let's go.
We're going to be fired up for that. I'll be live here Wednesday night for day 1 of the NBA draft. We'll be live on Thursday as well for day 2 of the NBA draft. And then we'll also be live the following Monday, Tuesday, probably Wednesday as well for the first 3 days of NBA free agency. So make sure you join in and make sure you subscribe because we will have you covered on everything you need surrounding the NBA. But I assume most of you guys already watching are subscribed. We'll make sure the newbies who join in later throughout
that would be unacceptable if you weren't.
Subscribed. Yeah, 81 people watching. I'm willing to bet all of them are subscribed.
Yeah.
I really am.
No, I would agree.
And usually when we say that, we don't think that. But I feel like the people that are pre-gaming this game with us mostly are subscribers.
It's all familiar faces.
Well, yeah, especially in the live chat as well, like Christopher, David, Peter, NBA, Eric. These guys are legends, Time Man. But yeah, make sure for the people that have been around that that we have to hit that like button, though. We have to get to that 50% like rate because 50% like help push our stream out there for more people to join us in our live show, make our bosses happy. So help us out. Let's get to 40 likes. And when we get to 40 likes, we're going to do what we always do, which is give a key to victory and a player to watch for each team. So make sure you hit that thumbs up icon. We're 15 away.
What are we doing?
How about this? Stephen A. Smith picked the Pacers for what I believe is the first time in this series.
It is. And his daughter is, for some reason, on the coverage.
You might as well just rebrand ESPN to just Stephen A. Smith.
It's embarrassing.
It actually,
it's a joke.
I'm not I'm not the most against it. I don't really care that much because at this point in the ESPN basketball coverage world,
they're done.
I don't think anybody actually tunes in for their coverage whatsoever.
Nope.
And their insight. So that doesn't even bother me. I don't know. Just lean into it being the Stephen A. Smith show over there. Who cares?
I guess with Inside the NBA on ESPN next year, it might get a little better. But you don't watch those guys for basketball analysis either.
No, you watch it for entertainment.
Yep.
Listen, we're when you're paying Stephen A. Smith, what is it, 15, 20 mil a year?
20 mil about.
20 mil a year. That's just the Stephen A. Smith.
He can do what he wants.
He can do whatever the hell he wants. And you know what? You can love him. You can hate him. Got to respect him. Going from where he was to where he is now, he doesn't give a damn. It might be it's a bad thing. Oh, it is. It's not good. If you're looking for sports media coverage and journalism,
he ain't it.
He ain't it. But he's gotten to a point where so many people care about what he's doing and he can make so much money. Good for him, man. Good for him. 8 likes away. Oh, this is a callback. How about this one? Do you see this?
I saw it.
Taylor Rolly, I remember way back when you did Falcons Today. You know, Taylor, that's some legendary stuff right there. That is what my first role was at this company. I came in September 1st. That was my first day of 2022. And once I got caught up to speed training purposes, it took me about 3 weeks to a month. And they gave me 2 channels to manage, Titans Today and Falcons Today. And I worked behind the scenes on Falcons Today, producing and making those shows happen. And then after about 8 months, me and Petey kind of just started working hand in hand to where I did a couple live shows. Me and him host a watch party. And then I got upgraded to Bears Now and Patriots Today. And then here we are as a full-time host for Miami Dolphins Today, the Heat Report, and a lot of our NBA coverage as well. So we had a long climb here. I don't think I missed anything on my climb.
No, I don't think you did. I think you hit it all.
Yeah, producer on Bears Now, Patriots Today, manager/host, and now full-time host for Heat and Dolphins. And NBA Now by Chat Sports. How fun is that? Do you have merch? We have Chat Sports merch. I'm pretty sure if you actually just go to, I don't know if you're watching on desktop or YouTube, there should be like a populated t-shirt you can buy. I'm like 90.
Yeah, it should be there.
It should be there. So yeah, 100 people watching. Hit that like button. Come on. We got to get to 40 likes at minimum before we flash the super chat and then get to our keys to victory as we are about 10 minutes away. I think there should be no reason why we can't get the 5 likes to get to 40. Come on, folks.
0 reason. We did get our first super chat of the day.
We did, but we're not showing it until we get to 40 likes, Coop. We got to get there. We're 3 away.
You heard the man.
3 away. Help us out. Come on. Let's get to 40 and let's progress here on our pregame show. We're 1 away. 1 away.
Who's it going to be?
There we go. We got to 42. Shout out to DM with the 5. I'm going to watch on ESPN, but I want to come say OKC told you and GG's. DM, here's an idea. Just me. I'm just going to spitball here, DM. Sure, I know you want to watch, but what if you watch them on your TV, mute them, and then have us side by side on your phone or computer for play-by-play commentary and analysis? That's how I actually recommend watching our stuff. You have your TV of the game that we're broadcasting, and then you mute it because we're better than the broadcast. We don't take commercial breaks. You have that on your computer or phone next to you. That seems like the most fun and entertaining way to watch the game to me.
Do you want to hear Doris Burke or do you want to hear Rolly and Coop?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be the latter.
It's got to be.
It's got to be the latter. All right, that DM Super Chat does bring us to our Super Chat menu today. Any Super Chat gets on screen. If you are not a Pacers or Thunder fan, send a $5 Super Chat. Let us know your favorite team, and we'll give you a small lookout of the offseason for that respective team. $10, we'll crack and open a beer and have a little beers cheers. $20, we get the tequila out, and we take some shots. All right, Coop. With 8 minutes to go until tip-off. Let's start with the home team, Indiana Pacers.
Yep.
Key to victory. I'm going to go number 1. I'll go first here.
Man, you're going to steal mine. I know you are.
You think I'm going to steal yours? You know what? Then I'll let you go.
No.
I don't want to steal it. I always go first. You go first.
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
The key to the game is an obvious one.
Okay.
It is Tyrese Halliburton and how he plays in this one and how healthy he is.
Okay.
If Tyrese Halliburton is 80%, I think the Pacers have a chance to win this game. Okay. If he is anything less, they do not have a chance to win this game because TJ McConnell can't play 48 minutes of point guard.
Okay. All right. That's a fair one. Mine's a little bit of a piggyback.
Okay.
It's all about the bench. And this has been a common theme throughout the series.
Yep.
The team that has won the bench battle in terms of what bench provides the most scoring, the most points, is 4-1 in this series. The only game that the team's bench that got outscored won was actually last game. But that was because SGA and Jalen Williams combined for totaling 100-plus points when it looks to their scoring and how they set up their teammates. So I think the Pacers bench, with Halliburton being compromised, is going to have to once again outscore the Thunder bench. They have done it in 3 games this series. They have outscored the Thunder bench 3 times to 2.
They have.
The Thunder, obviously, just 2 times, but like I mentioned, teams are 4-1 in this series when the bench outscores the other, the one loss coming in the last game. So that's our key to victories for the Pacers. Yours is Halliburton. Mine is the bench. Let's shift over to the OKC Thunder. Coop, let you go first again.
I think my key to victory for the Thunder is continue to force the issue on the defensive end and continue to pressure the Indiana Pacers and force those turnovers, because that's how OKC, I think, has gotten out to this 3-2 lead in this series, is by forcing Halliburton, forcing McConnell, forcing whoever to turn the ball over at a rate that they usually do not do so. And if OKC can do that and they can capitalize off those turnovers and score points off those turnovers, they'll be in good shape to win.
Okay. My key to victory for the OKC Thunder: do not fall in love with the three-pointer. I think you can very much get caught up in these knockout, closeout type of games of trying to throw that uppercut punch here and knock them out of the game early. And I understand wanting to do that. That's what they did to the Nuggets in Game 7. It's what they did to the Timberwolves in that closeout Game 5. They are very good at doing that. But the Thunder have not shot well from 3 in this series outside of Game 5. They went nuclear. They couldn't miss in the first half, and it set them up for success. But if I'm Dagenhall over at OKC, I'm making sure my team knows, hey, we're best when we're attacking the cup. We're getting 2 feet in the paint. We're drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. If the Thunder fall in love with the 3 and end up going cold early in this game, you can give this Pacers team a lot of confidence and an ability to jump out to an early lead themselves at home. And that is something that you could not afford to do. Listen, I think you got to shoot threes, because you can't do what you did in Game 4, even though you won that game, and shoot 3 of 16 from 3.
Not going to fly.
But you have to have a good balance of open threes and getting inside, drawing fouls. They fall in love with the 3 and just start jumping and jacking. I think that's going to really benefit the Indiana Pacers. 4.5 minutes to go, Coop. Let's move over to the key players for each individual team. Coop, we're going to have you start again with the home team, the Indiana Pacers. I know you're going to steal mine, but it's okay.
I'm going to steal yours?
I know you are.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going with the big man, Miles Turner.
Ooh, okay. Never mind.
This needs to be Miles Turner's best game of the series. I don't understand how a man who can be 7 foot, 7'1", and not rebound the basketball. I need Miles Turner to get dirty down low. I need him to box people out, get physical, and get some rebounds, and in turn on offense, need him to make his threes when he takes them, and need him to be a factor tonight, especially with the injured Halliburton.
I thought you were going to go with my key player for Indiana, which was Ryan Nembhard, the starting off-ball guard. Andrew Nembhard. I got NBA draft on my mind. I'm sorry, folks. Ryan Nembhard would be
his brother.
Second-round pick from Gonzaga. That is his brother. But Andrew Nembhard, yes, he needs to step up, man. He just does. Like, he hasn't had the best series. He had that really crazy good 3-minute stretch at the end of Game 1 that helped Indiana steal that game. But he really has been somewhat underwhelming on the offensive end of the floor after that. He's been great defensively, made life difficult for SGA, but he needs to have a more offensive presence today in terms of getting his teammates involved, finding lanes for him to get off a shot as well, especially with Tyrese Halliburton not 100%, and we know that for an absolute fact. You're going to need Nembhard to really step up in this game.
I am financially invested in him stepping up in this game as well.
You are financially invested in Nembhard, so good luck to you. Let's move over to the OKC Thunder. Who is your key for them in this one, Cooperstein?
OKC, I'm going to take Cason Wallace.
That's like the guy that I've said every game, like the last 2 games.
I'm going to go.
Finally broke out last game, Coop.
Exactly, and that's why I'm going to go with it. Can he repeat what he did in Game 5? If he does, I think the Thunder are in a good position. Cason Wallace was 0 of 8 from 3 in this series prior to Game 5. If he knocks down a couple, that could pay dividends for them in the long run.
Okay, let's go to mine now. Ready for this one? I am going to go with Aaron Wiggins. Why?
I thought about it. He was my second.
Why is Aaron Wiggins my key player for OKC? Well, just think about 2 games that the Thunder won in this series. Game 2, Aaron Wiggins had 18 points off the bench. In Game 5, he had 14 points off the bench. Those were 2 wins for OKC. In Indiana, Coop, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The Thunder did split that 2 games in Indiana, 1-1. But Aaron Wiggins in Game 3, 0 points. In Game 4, 1 point. So Aaron Wiggins has scored a combined 1 point in 2 games on the road in this NBA Finals series. If the Thunder want to get over the top and really ensure a victory, Wiggins has to be a factor off the bench like he was in Games 2 and Game 5. Aaron Wiggins needs to have a big one. No more 0 or 1 points. All right, we got about a minute and a half until we're getting underway in this Game 6. If you are ready for tip-off today, spam those me's.
Let's
you want
go,
a shout out in the comment section? Spam those me's, baby. Let me see it. Let me see it.
They are announcing the Pacers starting lineup right now. And Tyrese Halliburton is in the starting lineup for the Pacers. Shout out Paxton, Asia, NBA Respect Edits, Bryson, David. Let's go, baby. 30 seconds away from tip.
I'm fired up, man.
I can't wait.
You get the juices right when those starting now lineups get announced. You start getting the little goosebumps. It's like, all right, it's time to roll, baby. It's Game 6. We can crown an NBA champion today. Coop.
Let's
Coop,
go.
Are you ready to crown a champion?
The Larry could be lifted tonight. It is in the building at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, but only one team can win it. Will it be OKC lifting it, or will it go back to the Paycom Center?
The Larry is in the building. We saw the Stanley Cup in the building.
We did.
For the Stanley Cup Game 6. That series ended in 6.
That was at home, though.
Yeah, that's true. Will the Thunder do the same? I'll say this, Coop. It's always pretty cool how the first time you get the trophy in the building, and you're able to just say the trophy is in the building, and it's over.
It's so sick.
And it's over.
I don't think it's over.
Well, I mean, I'm more or less just saying, like, if you're able to get the trophy in the building.
Oh, yes.
And then
correct.
You end the series.
You want to be the team that can win the trophy, though, in the building.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, man. They just showed it. There's been so many crazy storylines in this series. Game 1, that heroic Halliburton shot and the comeback. Game 2, the Caruso and Wiggins bench performances. Yep. The Game 3, Benedict Mathurin masterclass. Game 4, the SGA final 4-minute stretch in that one, outscoring Indiana by double himself. And then in Game 5, the Jalen Williams career game. This series has just had each game someone step up. Who is going to step up today? Time will only tell. But the good news for us, folks, that time is not very far away. We are about to get tipped off. OKC wearing their blue unis on the road. Indiana wearing those golds as they have all series long. Starting lineups for each team: Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam for the home team, and for the road team, OKC. They're rocking with their double big lineup for the 3rd straight game: Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, and the MVP.
Now, how about
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
This from Shams. Doctors told Tyrese Halliburton that his calf strain is a multi-week injury, but it's the NBA Finals. He can walk, so he's playing.
And that's what we highlighted in the open. It is going to be nerve-wracking. Hopefully he does not suffer a catastrophic injury.
And that's why you play the game.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Holmgren, Turner, center circle. The Thunder have won the tip in 4 out of the 5 games. Make it 5 out of 6. They'll start this game with the ball. Lou Dort is being defended by Halliburton. You have to imagine they are going to put him in a lot of actions, folks. Chet Holmgren coming off a curl, driving inside, running hook shot, no. Hartenstein offensive rebound, put back, good. Cash the Isaiah Hartenstein first basket tickets. Nembhard quickly the other way, stripped by SGA, but the ball will go out of bounds and it will stay with Indiana.
Do you have Hartenstein first bucket?
I did not know, but I just really like saying
That's a great line.
Cash those tickets after every first basket. I think I've done it every game.
You have.
Bodies hitting the deck everywhere. There's a foul. They're calling it on Hartenstein. That's going to be an away from the play foul, so it will be a free throw in ball for Indiana right away. They're saying Hartenstein had, I got to be honest here. Bodies hit the deck. That foul could have went either way, but Indiana's going to be the beneficiary. It's going to be Halliburton at the line, and Halliburton rattles home the free throw. So 2-1 OKC lead. Halliburton has not shot many free throws in the series, but gets one there and puts it in. He's set to inbound here. Lu Dort defending. They get it to Nesmith in the corner. Now to Miles Turner. Turner in the paint. Turning around, fading shot. No good there.
Miles.
Holmgren grabs the board. Would have liked Miles Turner to go up stronger there when SGA defending. Gilgeous-Alexander double team, stripped. Bodies hit the deck. Nembhard with the steal. Up to Halliburton. Halliburton will step back for three. No good. And Holmgren with a good box out over Nesmith. He'll bring it up the right side. 2 early rebounds for Holmgren. Resets it out to Hartenstein. Hands it off to J-Dub. J-Dub coming off a 40-point performance in Game 5. Pick and pop. Step back right wing 3. No good there. Bodies hit the deck once again. No call. Here comes Indiana. Siakam picked up by Jalen Williams. Spinning. Kicks it. Turner in the corner for 3. No. Rebound. Out of bounds. It will stay with Indiana. Pacers not able to convert any of their looks to this point, and they've gotten some pretty open looks.
Halliburton's moving okay.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes throughout this game. Nesmith curling 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound, J-Dub gets it to SGA. Indiana now 0 for 4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander gets a screen from Hartenstein. Nembhard all over him. SGA inside, stripped. Turnover, second turnover of the game for Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton transition. Thought about a step back 3. Isolated on Hartenstein. Can't really get by him right now. Now drives left. Floater. No. Rebound. Out of bounds. It will stay with Indiana. No, they're going to say it's Pacers ball. And Halliburton came up with a gimpy there, Coop.
He is gimpy.
I'm shocked they're whistling that OKC ball. I thought it was off the hands of Hartenstein. Sloppy start for both teams offensively. Holmgren almost turns the ball over. Now he drives baseline, spinning on Siakam, gets to the left hand. Pretty move and finish by the 7-foot center out of Gonzaga. 4-1 OKC lead. Miles Turner driving inside, bumped and fouled. Holmgren gets whistled. So 2 free throws coming for the longest tenured Indiana Pacer. Coop, that's pretty move there, man.
We know Chet's got that in his bag, man. He is able to put the ball on the floor and create something for himself going downhill.
I'll say this, Coop. The difference of Holmgren in terms of comfortable looking moves against Siakam and Turner.
Yeah, no doubt.
When he drives down Miles Turner, he looks like a little kid trying to go up against it's like JV versus varsity. But when he goes against Siakam, because he's got that height advantage, when he's able to get a step inside the paint, it's just too easy. That was Miles Turner who split the pair, so 4-2 score.
Indiana yet to have a field goal.
Yeah, 2 of 3 from the line as a team. Jalen Williams driving inside on Nesmith. Left-hand hook shot. Good for Jalen Williams. And he did that so often on Monday evening, and he gets right to it. Pacers 0 for 5 from the field. That won't change. Good defense by SGA, forcing a Halliburton miss on the right hook shot. OKC 3 for 5 from the field. Jalen Williams driving left, has an angle to the rim, gets inside, out of bounds. The ball goes off of Nesmith, and it will stay with OKC, and they'll have a blob here. What a pretty move. Just one possession ago by J-Dub.
Left.
Yeah. Williams inbounds it, gets it back in the corner now, hounded by Nesmith. Oh, lingerie on the deck! Shout out Raftery! Neesmith didn't know where he was. The spin move. J-Dub to the rack. He's got 4 quick points. And it's an early timeout for Rick Carlisle and the Indiana Pacers. What a move by Jalen Williams. Gets inside for the two-handed flush, and the Thunder open up an early 6-point lead.
When you are on the verge of a championship, a fast start is so key to take the life out of the building and the other team. It kind of feels like Oklahoma City has done that here in the first 3 minutes.
I'm not going to go that far.
I think they've taken the life out of them.
I'm not going to go that far. It's early in the game, but
I won't say it's over.
I tell you what, Coop, the start from Jalen Williams has been really impressive once again. Missed his first shot, which was a 3, but then has gotten to the rim twice now and putting pressure on the defense of Indiana. And with Holmgren spacing the floor so often, it just is difficult for the Pacers to have their shot blocker, Miles Turner, defending the paint.
I'm not saying it's over. They're in trouble.
You're saying it's over.
They're in trouble.
Coop, you can't say I'm not calling it over and then saying it's pretty much over.
They're in trouble.
Gonna change the live poll. Who you got? Pacers or Thunder? 64% believe the Thunder were gonna close it out today. 60%, excuse me.
Do you go to TJ McConnell here early?
Are you blaming Halliburton? I will say
no, I'm not blaming Halliburton, but if he can't play, he can't play.
Like, do you think... I'll say this, Coop. He missed a wide open 3, missed a running floater,
Yep.
and missed a running right hook shot.
Correct.
The 3 probably should have made. I mean, it's hard to say should have made. Like, good 3-point shooters don't make more than 50%, so it's tough. But an open look, don't find many of those in the finals. The floater, I think, is a shot he would probably expect to make.
He wants that back.
I think the hook shot, I personally, I don't think I've ever seen him take that.
No,
So
I don't know what he was going for with that. So 0 for 3 from the field for Tyrese Halliburton. We know he's not healthy, but if he is less than, like I said, 80%, he's just going to be a detriment to this Indiana Pacers team. And they're going to have to find a way to cope without him, which is crazy because he is your best player and your most clutch player. I don't know if you switch up his rotations, try to get him more frequent rest, and he plays in shorter spurts, but they're going to need to rely heavily on TJ McConnell tonight. There is no question about it.
yeah, he's going to have to put together another good performance here. We got 436 people in the building. Can we get to 100 likes? Come on. We need 38 likes. Bosses are on our butts trying to tell us to get the likes up. Help us out. Hit that thumbs up icon. This could be the last live stream of the NBA season in terms of actual gameplay. We've been live for every game this finals completely for free. So help us out. Like button for free content on the daily with these live shows. We're 27 likes away. Let's get there, man.
Let's get there. Let's go. Some are in the chat are saying it's over.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just coupettes.
I'm not saying it's over. They're in trouble.
They're coupettes, man. There's more coupettes. Ready for this story, folks? I'm at the bar on Friday night.
Stop it.
I'm at the bar on Friday night after game 3 of the NBA Finals. Game 4 of the NBA
Game 4,
Finals.
yeah.
We're at the bar just having some drinks.
I'm there.
Coop's there. I mean, is he there? Oh, my God, he's the life of the party. 2 people came up to Coop saying, "Are you Jeffrey Cooperstein from Chat Sports?" I didn't get recognized. The Coupettes, they're everywhere.
No, they're nowhere.
Can you confirm that this happened?
It did happen.
Yep, Coupettes, man. Nembhard, drive, kick, Neesmith 3, no, and the cold start for Indiana offensively continues. 4 likes away from 100. Can we get there, folks? Please and thank you. Hartenstein inside off the pick and roll, nothing. Finds a cutting Holmgren. Holmgren's got Neesmith on him. Gets to the left hand and rolls it up and in. 8-point lead for OKC. Indiana's yet to hit a shot. Nembhard at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Turner. Swings it over to Halliburton. No substitutions for either team yet. SGA bats it away from Turner. Turner gets it back. Goes up. Rejected by Hartenstein. Long rebound out to Siakam, who puts in the mid-range jumper. And the Pacers finally have a basket. 10-4.
Let's go.
1 of 9 from the field. OKC leads 10-4. Holmgren in the mid-range. Couldn't get a shot off. Now kicks it back out to Jalen Williams. 8 on the shot clock. Williams drives left on Siakam. Dribbles off his foot. Regathers. Has to fire a 3. It's contested. Comes up short. Long rebound out to Siakam. He drives on Dort. Siakam to the rim. Fouled. And one! Big time play defensively for Siakam, which leads him to the and one opportunity. And with this free throw, the Pacers can get within a score right here.
I told you it wasn't over.
Those coupettes, man. The coupettes.
I wish there were coupettes.
There are. I just saw 2 of them on Friday
coupettes.
night. I want to get a shirt. If James and Brett are watching, can we get a coupette shirt?
We don't need that.
I think we could sell 10 coupette
Maybe
shirts.
10.
I'll buy a coupette shirt.
I would.
I'd be one. Siakam, free throw good, converts the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And just like that, we have a 3-point game. Alex Caruso into the ball game for the first time. SGA gets to the rim inside. Can't finish. Good defense by Siakam once again. Here comes Indiana. Halliburton to the corner. Nembhard 3 to tie it. It's good! 8-0 run for the Pacers. And we're even at 10.
The crowded Gainbridge Fieldhouse is alive.
Oh, pretty move inside by SGA to get on the board for the first time and put the Thunder back up in front. Got to the left hand. He's done that so well. Nembhard, quick drive, baseline, kick out to Nesmith. One more to Halliburton. He gets inside. Back to Nesmith. To the corner for Nembhard. Sidestep 3 for, he just made one. He'll make another.
It's good.
Nembhard with 6 early points. Back-to-back triples.
He was your key.
My key for the Pacers. 13-12. Indiana's got their first lead of the game. It's an 11-2 run. Holmgren driving on Turner. Bumps him. Spins. Nothing there. That's a travel. No call. No late call. It's there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Going the other way. Indiana ball.
Andrew Nembhard, 2 for his first 2.
Not a good 3-point shooter.
Oh, and another one for Nembhard.
Nembhard inside. Layup good. 15-12. 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. These Pacers have rallied back and the crowd is on its feet. No one's sitting. Does OKC have an answer? SGA isolated on Nembhard. Doubled. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Swung to Dort. One more to Jalen Williams. He drives inside. It is going to be a blocking foul on Aaron Nesmith.
It was. Nesmith was moving. He did not get his feet set there. That's a good call by the official.
So Jalen Williams is going to get to the charity stripe. I believe that is Nesmith's second foul. Let me double check here. Clearly moving with Williams in air, so good call by the officials. Pardon me, that is the first foul on Nesmith.
J-Dub coming off 2 fantastic performances.
3. He had 26, 27, and then 40, and he's got 5 early on. It's a 2-point Pacers lead. Lead. I said lead.
Yes, sirs.
Are we going to see a Game 7, or are we going to see the OKC Thunder celebrate their first championship in franchise history? Couple substitutions for OKC here and Indiana. We will see Aaron Wiggins check into the game for the first time. Gilgeous-Alexander takes a seat on the bench. We'll also see Hartenstein back in for Chet Holmgren. Obi Toppin, Ben Shepherd, and TJ McConnell in for the Pacers. Toppin has it, right wing, resets out to McConnell at the top of the key. The Pacers have made their last 5 shots after starting 0 for 8. Toppin off the bench. Buries a triple! They can't miss! 6 for 6!
It's unbelievable!
After starting 0 for 8, it's a Pacers 5-point lead. Jalen Williams inside. Almost turns it over. Hartenstein gets the loose ball and then puts up a nice little running hook shot. It's 18-15. McConnell tries to drive baseline. Cut off by Hartenstein. Resets it out to Toppin, who gets it to Halliburton. Halliburton, sidestep 3 over Wiggins. No good. Rebound J-Dub. J-Dub's been active on the glass early in this one.
Oh, McConnell stole it!
And then McConnell with a steal to Toppin. Good! 6-point Pacers lead.
The crowd's feral.
4 turnovers in the first quarter for OKC. McConnell doing it again. Hartenstein throws it away. Oh, they're going to say it's Pacers ball. I thought it was off the hands of Caruso.
I did as well. Look at TJ McConnell playing the
just
passing
unbelievable. You have to give McConnell a lot of credit. If I was a Thunder fan, I know I'm up 3-2. These turnovers before they even get to the half court line would infuriate me. J-Dub pull up mid-range, off glass, good. He is off to a terrific start. Believe that is now 7 points for Jalen Williams. 21-17. Toppin trying a hand in another 3. No. Turner offensive rebound out to Halliburton. His 3. That one goes. Timeout. Thunder. Pacers 24-17.
Tyrese's first 3 of the night goes down. Mark Dagnall's all enough.
It's a 22-7 run for Indiana. Wow.
Shout out our guy JP Power coming in with the $5 super chat. Says, good evening, everyone. Thanks for the stream. This is the only way I can hear the play-by-play live. Great announcing, too. Sounds awesome.
Thank you, JP. You're a legend.
Real one. We also got another one coming in from our guy, Jim.
Shout out to Jim with the 10. You know, we got to $20 in super chats today. I'm just going to take a shot.
Let's go. Jim says, thanks for doing this. Jim, thank you. We appreciate it.
Jim, thanks for tuning in.
We appreciate you, Jim.
Got 688 people watching. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And we're getting shots here early in Game 6.
Let's go.
Got any paper towel? I got paper towel.
Let's get it. My guy Peter says he's taking a shot with you.
Shout
Rosie
out.
is too.
Wow,
I left my shot glass over there. I'm going to have to go get one.
Darren Brown says, who gets MVP if the Pacers are to win it? It's probably Pascal Siakam. You want to know who's probably number 2?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
No, it's TJ McConnell.
I think
you think there's a better chance SGA wins Finals MVP than
in a loss than TJ McConnell does? Yes, I do.
It can't be Halliburton because
it can't be. He's been horrendous.
He's been bad. So right now it's Siakam.
What up, Ali?
I think McConnell would be number 2 though, and I'll be honest. I'd put SGA 3.
I think I'd go Siakam 1, SGA 2, McConnell 3
if they win it. And then if it's OKC, it's probably SGA, and then Jalen Williams probably a close second.
Yeah.
Like the only way SGA doesn't win Finals MVP is if he puts up an absolute stinker tonight and has like 8 points, and Jalen Williams goes for like 36 and they win into a win. Because then, like, Jalen Williams was not good in the first 2 games, but if he were to, like, do that, he would then go, like, 26 points, 27 points, 40, and then 30-plus and close out the series. So, like, it's SGA's Finals MVP to lose at this point as long as OKC wins the Finals. It would take a disaster of a performance today and Jalen Williams another, like, 40 ball.
I would love to see – have we ever had We've had a losing Finals MVP, but not in the longest time.
Not since the 2000.
Yeah.
Not since the century turned.
The only one I know of is like Jerry West way back when.
Yo, I think Jerry West, like, listen, I know a lot of people in this current day and age don't, like, take as much seriously from the previous, like, the 1950s and 60s. But, like, some of those numbers Jerry, Bill Russell
you don't believe
were
them?
putting up. No, I believe them. They're just ridiculous. But
they're
people
insane.
Don't believe them.
I mean, Wilt averaged 50 points a game.
Yeah, Jerry West's numbers are just flat out ridiculous. It's the reason why he's a logo, folks.
My guy,
Rebel doesn't care about me. That's fine, but go ahead, Coop.
He says, Coop, reaction regarding the Lakers' new owner. He's been a minority owner for the Lakers the last 4 years, purchased a majority stake. Buss is still going to run the team for the time being. So I think this is a good move. Owns the Los Angeles Dodgers already and has been involved with the Lakers. So I think it's a good move.
All right, here we go. Back in action. SGA back in. Thunder trailing 24-17. Pacers are 8 of 18 from the field, but they have been knocking down triples with ease. Aaron Wiggins curling three, good look, too strong.
It was always a Wiggins last game.
McConnell driving, Case and Wallace defending. McConnell fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Did that go in?
No.
I thought it did.
So McConnell will have a chance to put Indiana up 9 here after Coop declared the game over.
I did not. I said they're in trouble.
Declared the game over.
Nope.
Indiana has just been knocking down threes at a nauseum here, Coop. And the Thunder have had too many turnovers. McConnell misses the free throw.
Couple missed free throws here from Indiana.
I mean, the difference here, Coop, the Pacers have 5 threes. The Thunder have none.
Yep.
And they have more free throws.
That'll do
McConnell's
it.
second free throw attempt also misses.
Oh, my goodness. TJ McConnell.
Missed opportunity there for TJ McConnell. SGA brings it up. Indiana's 3 for 6 at the line. SGA has it off a screen, gets inside, takes a bump, kicks it out to Wallace. Pump fake, relocates, open 3. No good. And Wallace, who finally got off the schneid from deep in Game 5, back onto the schneid here. McConnell at the top of the key, dumps it inside. Are they going to go foul?
Jump ball, I believe. Oh, it is a foul.
I mean, this is as bad as a call as
that's
you'll
a rig
find.
job.
That is as bad as a call as you will find. And Indiana's in the bonus.
That's just unacceptable.
In what world is that a foul?
I thought they were called a jump ball at first because that's what I thought it was.
They couldn't have called that on Aaron Wiggins.
I didn't see who they called it on.
Wiggins got the ball in the air. Shocking, no replay because the NBA knows. If you don't think, if you're going to, be a conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
If you don't think the NBA wants Indiana to win this game, you are sadly mistaken.
Sorely mistaken. They won a Game 7.
Of course they do. I'll say this. Game 6, you're up 3-2 on the road. Might be the hardest game to win in NBA no matter history, no matter what it is, it's harder than a Game 7.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Because you know the officials will be against you. And it's just not the Thunder. It's it's every time. The NBA will always want a Game 7. SGA has it. Pull up 8-foot midi. He tried to bank it, but could not get it to go. Pacers have a chance to take a double-digit lead here. McConnell to Siakam. Faces up on Caruso. Backs him down, swings it to Shepard, left wing 3. Never had a chance. Good rebound there by Hartenstein. And it's a foul on McConnell. What's with the reaction there?
That was a tough fall for Mr. Hartenstein.
I think that was pretty standard, Coop.
No, it looked a little hard to me. Looked a little nefarious from Mr. McConnell, if you ask me.
Okay.
Just calling it how I see it.
I got to respect it. I don't know. Those glasses need to be checked, but 26-17, SGA's got it. Driving left on Mathurin, who just checked in. Hanging, flow, that's the bad shot. That's an SGA jack job there. Topping over to Nembhard. Nembhard has 8 points in this first quarter. Swings it to the corner for McConnell. McConnell swings it to Siakam. Siakam guarded by Wiggins. This is a mismatch. Half spin, step back 2, too strong. Caruso with the board. Caruso up ahead to Wiggins. Wiggins, pull up left wing 3. Good for Aaron Wiggins.
Aaron Wiggins coming up big.
So he now has more points in this quarter than he did in combined Game 3 and 4 in Indiana. First 3 of the game made by the Thunder as well. Nembhard inside to the corner, top, and he already has a pair of threes. Can't make that one. Wallace with the rebound, and they'll reset to SGA with under 2 to go in Game 1, or quarter 1. Gilgeous-Alexander calls for the ISO on Nembhard. Pulls up for 3. Doesn't take many of them. Misses that. Too strong. SGA has looked terrible in this first quarter. Siakam in transition. Euro step. Tripped up. Fouled by Case and Wallace. Second foul of the quarter on Wallace, and it will be free throws for Siakam.
Shout out Jeff Bartlett coming in with the $5 super chat.
Appreciate you, Jeff. How much for a Coopette shirt? And I agree with Coop. It's over.
It's not over for Indy.
How much for a Coupette shirt? I don't know, Jeff.
Well,
I wish I could give you a number.
We'll have to talk to our merchandising department on that.
I wish we could tell you a number, Jeff.
Do you have a design in mind?
Yes, I do. It's hard to describe, though.
Can you try?
So I think my Coupette shirt would be front lettering, almost like a jersey.
Yep.
Coupette, spelled out like that, in like a nice little cursive. With, nice little cursive.
I like that.
And then on the back, we're going to have an outline of Coop's face with the glasses, the whole 9 yards.
I'm in.
Little beard, too. So from the back, you see Coop's face outlined. And then on the front, Coupette. Pacers are 7-10 at the line. OKC's 1-2. Wiggins, drive, kick, tipped out of bounds. 28-20. Did Siakam split the pair there? Or no, it was 26-20.
Made both.
I got caused up with the Coupette shirt. Caruso set to inbound. Gets it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Nembhard. SGA drives right. Step back. Free throw line jumper is good for SGA. A lot of contact there both ways.
That's a push-off.
2 of 6 is the MVP. He's got 4 in the opening 12. McConnell guarded by Caruso to the corner for Toppin. Back to TJ. TJ drive. Fakes a move. Up and under layup. Holmgren with the good defense and grabs the rebound as well. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. SGA, Siakam defending, drives left, turns it over. What is SGA doing? Matherin in transition, drop off the top in. His layup, too strong. Rebound, tipped around, grabbed by Wiggins.
That's in the cylinder.
SGA, the other way, will reset. Now drives back in on Siakam. In a crowd, fouled, and will be going to the line for 2. 36.9 seconds to go in quarter number 1. SGA is going to get his first pair of free throws here. I'll say this, Coop. He is forcing too much.
Yeah, he's trying to do everything for his OKC team, and it's not falling for him right now.
Absolutely fouled there by Siakam, but he's turned the ball over 2 or 3 times. He's driving, 3 times. He's driven the ball into traffic 3 times. He's taken a couple bad shots, and now he misses a free throw.
Is he locked in? I don't think he's locked in.
Oh, maybe he could be too locked in.
He's forcing it for sure. Should have been called for an offensive foul on his last field goal made. Makes the second.
So he's got 5 first quarter points. It's 28-23. Kenrich Williams in. The Pacers have missed their last 5 shots after making like 8 of 10 after missing their first 8. Obi Toppin inside, stripped by Dort, gets it back, doubled inside, throws up a wild layup, no good. SJ with the rebound, the shot clock's turned off, so the Thunder can hold for one final possession, trailing by 5. They led by 8 early on, trailed by as much as 7? Or did it get to 8?
9.
Got to 9? Okay. 8 seconds. Wiggins sets a screen. SGA splits a double. Euro step. Inside. Big shot. Good for Gilgeous-Alexander. Matherin gets it. Throws up a half-court shot. No good. So after the first 12 minutes, the Pacers lead 28-25.
I think you're very happy if you're OKC.
SGA with 7 first-quarter points after that last bucket. You know, Coop, I actually don't disagree with you there. Even though the Pacers went on 2 really weird runs, actually, call it 3 runs. The Pacers started the game 1 of 8 from the field. And then went 6 of 6.
Correct.
And then went 0 of 6. Like, it's a weird first quarter for Indiana where it was terrible, elite, terrible. And when they went elite, by the way, they made 5 threes. Like, when we talk about them making 6 straight shots, 5 of them were threes. 2 by Nembhard.
2 by Toppin.
2 by Toppin, and 1 from Halliburton. Yep. So they made 5 straight threes at one point in that first quarter, and that's how they opened up that 9-point lead. And then the Thunder battled back to get it to a 3-point game. Very fascinating opening 12 there, Coop. SGA with 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting, 3 turnovers. Jalen Williams, 7 points on 3 of 6 shooting with a turnover. For Indiana, Nembhard has 8 first-quarter points and 2 steals. Siakam has 7 points as well. 2 boards for Pascal, too.
Thoughts on a zero-alcohol Mick Ultra?
There's a lot of beer companies that make zero alcohol beer now. Believe it or not.
29 cows.
Yeah, checks out. Halliburton has 4 first-quarter points. SGA has 7. Turner has 3, so looking good on the Miles Turner. Points, rebounds less. I have Holmgren and Siakam more than 16.5 rebounds combined. Siakam has 2. Holmgren has 3, so 5 there puts me at a good pace. Nembhard needs 4 points. Wiggins is a little bit nerve-wracking, though. Already making a 3. Didn't want that, Coop.
No, we don't want that at all. I need to check in.
He can score another basket. It just can't be a 3. Mets are going to get swept in Atlanta. That's going to be 6 straight losses.
We got swept at home by Kansas City.
6 straight losses for the Mets after today.
Frank said 49 in a row.
They look bad right now, man. It's funny how they can look good and then look bad in the matter of a week. 970 people watching. You know what? If we get to 200 likes during this timeout, I'm taking a shot on the house. It's usually $20 in Super Chats. But if we get 59 likes, we're 59 away. I'll take a shot on the house. Let's get to 200 during this timeout. Has to be during the timeout.
Let's get it. Kane Angel says, came to join the party. Appreciate you coming in, Kane.
What's up, Kane?
How we doing?
That's one of my Heat guys.
Oh, yeah?
He's in the UK, so I don't know what time it is for Kane.
That would be
Pretty
6
late,
hours
though.
ahead.
Pretty late.
2:13 in the morning.
Damn.
If you lived over in Europe, would you stay up all hours of the night to watch basketball?
Regular season, probably not. I'll be honest. I always admit, Kane's better than me. I wouldn't watch every Heat game on during the weekdays if it was at 1 a.m. tap.
No way.
There's just no chance. Yeah. Just absolutely no chance. For the playoffs, I would obviously watch every game. Friday night games I'd watch. Saturday night games I've watched. But if I got to work the next day, I'm not staying up till 3 in the morning to watch regular season basketball.
That's a real one right there, man.
I would do it for the NBA Finals. I wouldn't even know if I would do it for the regular NBA playoffs. Nah, I probably would. Mathurin pull-up 3 as we start quarter number 2. Comes up just a bit short there. Thunder trailing by 3. SGA's got it. 7 points. Puts on a pretty move on Mathurin. Step back free throw line jumper. That was sexy. Not often you can describe a basketball move as sexy, Coop. That was one of them.
That was good. He's getting it going.
McConnell driving, spinning layup. TJ McConnell. You talk about a guy, Coop, who just knows how to put his head down and get to the rim.
I need him to hit a 3.
Really?
Yep. Just one.
Kenrich Williams inside the Wiggins.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on SGA. Illegal screen.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. We didn't get to 200 likes for a free shot, but I'm going to take a shot anyway because my guy DM sent in a $20 super chat. Shout out to DM. 3-point Pacers lead. McConnell driving on Wiggins again. Pull up 6-footer. It's good. McConnell making things happen once again. Kenrich Williams triple, too strong. Mathurin with the rebound. In transition.
Walk.
Double dribble, yeah. I thought it was a double dribble live. That's what was whistled. Will the officials talk about it?
What's there to talk about?
Jalen Williams does kind of hit his arm a little bit. They're going to say inadvertent whistle, I guess, or missed call.
Wow, inadvertent whistle.
But he made a call. So is he admitting it was the wrong call, or are they calling Jalen Williams for a reach-in foul?
No, I think they overruled him.
Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could make a call and then get overruled and just say, never mind, we were wrong. Anyway, Pacers got it up 5. Nembhard back in. He gets a screen from Turner. Swings it to Mathurin. Mathurin drives on Holmgren. Kicks to Turner. Corner three for Miles Turner. No good. Rebound offensively. Mathurin set up by a tip from McConnell. Back to Miles Turner. Turner spinning on Kenrich Williams. Doubled.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
First turnover of the game for Indiana.
6-1 turnover differential here. 7 points off turnovers for Indiana. They lead by 5. Kenrich Williams to SGA. Elbow. He's isolated. Driving. Up and under. Pretty move. Good for Gilgeous-Alexander. After a really tough start, Coop, he has really honed it in over the last 4 minutes of game.
Mid-range assassin.
11 points now for the MVP on 5-9 shooting. Turner to the rim. Hooking right. Shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Mathurin. Back to OKC.
Weird take there by Mathurin.
I mean, pretty up and under move. Calm, cool, collected. Sticks the jumper. Jalen Williams now driving. Show and go. Oh! Miles Turner, where are you going? Timeout, Indiana. 1-point game. Once again, Jeffrey Cooperstein, the stars for the OKC Thunder out to play. SGA and Jalen Williams have combined for 20 of the 31 Thunder points.
Jalen Williams just put Miles Turner in a blender.
I mean, this was the difference in Game 5, Coop. And it's the difference here early. The duo of Halliburton and Siakam have combined for 11 of 32 points for Indiana. And then the star duo for OKC, 20 of 31.
It's the difference right now.
It is the difference.
1-point game.
I mean, the game isn't forced by that, but
that's why it's close.
Just an indication of that the Thunder stars are showing up, and the Pacers right now are relying on role players stepping up at home.
Okay.
Oh, man. Shout out to the 1,000 people in the chat. We're 11 likes away from 200. Let's get there right now.
Let's get it. 11 likes away.
NBA Respect Edits is trying to say we're going to get a Game 7. I wouldn't be upset if we get a Game 7. Would not be upset.
It's not over.
I will say that the finals to end from a personal perspective, because I would like to get some more time to prepare for the NBA draft next week. But I also think that once the finals end, I think we will really start to see the KD trade market heat up. I'm not saying they're waiting for it to happen, because we obviously saw Desmond Bane get traded last weekend in the middle of the finals, and how the Pacers made a trade during the finals, trading their first-round pick this year to get theirs next year. But either way, I truly do believe once the finals ends, you're going to see a KD resolution within 48 hours of it ending, whether it's ending tonight and we'll see a trade happen either Friday or Saturday with Durant, or we'll see the finals end Sunday night and then a KD resolution on Monday or Tuesday before the draft.
So upon the final buzzer of the NBA Finals, that would put them in the deal zone.
48 hours. I'd be willing to put $100. I don't know who's taking me on that bet, but I'd be willing to put $100. Whenever the finals officially end, within 48 hours, KD will be traded.
Okay.
I feel very strongly about it.
I like that. I think he's a Miami Heat'll.
We'll see. It seems like things are falling their way right now with the Timberwolves having the best offer. No one's disputing that the Timberwolves have the best offer, but KD doesn't want to go there.
They don't want to go there.
And the Timberwolves have an offer on the table, but are telling the Suns, hey, we will give you this, but we're not agreeing to the trade unless KD is fine coming here, which he's not. The Rockets are lukewarm on KD and are not offering a lot because he is just so much older than their core. The Spurs are focused elsewhere, which kind of leaves Miami sitting there. It's just hey, if KD doesn't want to go to Minnesota, He doesn't want to go to Toronto. Then take our Wiggins, Duncan, Jovic in a first-round pick package and let's get this done. We'll
Take
see.
it or leave it.
We'll see where it goes, though. All right, we're going to get back in action here. We got the 212 likes. Shout out to all y'all, man. 32-31, Pacers lead. 9 minutes to go in this first half. Siakam can't get by Kenrich Williams, so dishes it to Halliburton. McConnell. McConnell now driving, fades away in the mid-range. It goes. TJ McConnell, once again, the hero off the bench coup. Like, he is outperforming Tyrese Halliburton.
Absolutely, in this series he is.
You still trying to tell me he wouldn't be second on Finals MVP voting if they won the series?
Subject to change.
Like,
I need more available information.
Like, if they win Game 7, like, the only way Halliburton to that point would be above McConnell is if he, like, went for, like, 25 and 10 in Game 7 on the road.
I still think it'd be Siakam, but we'll see.
I agree, but I think McConnell would be voted for more than Halliburton. If they were.
Oh, I would agree. Halliburton's not getting voted for.
No, Halliburton has no shot to win Finals MVP unless he goes for like 40 and 10 in Game 7. But even then, it's like Siakam had the better series. Whatever. We're not going to talk about it because they're down 3-2 in the series. Jalen Williams drew a foul, so he's at the line for 2. He made the first, and he makes the second as well, so he's now got 11 points. Him and SGA both have 11. 34-33. He's 4-7 from the field, so not only does SGA and Jalen Williams both have 11, but they're both shooting above 50%. McConnell hands it off to Halliburton. He's got 4 points in this game early. Over to McConnell. McConnell thought about a 3, drives on Caruso, drop off pass to Tony Bradley, who just checked in. Back out to Nesmith, 3 in the corner, off the side of the backboard, shot clock violation.
Ew.
And it's a turnover. Great defense on that possession by OKC. The Pacers are shooting 34% from the field, but they have made 5 threes. OKC is shooting 56% from the field, but they've made 1 3, and they have 6 turnovers. So that's why Indiana's winning.
Shout out Jeff Bartlett with the 5, who said, it would be more dramatic if there's a Game 7, though I'm willing to trade my 2025 Christmas for an OKC win.
That's pretty good stuff there, Jeff. Jalen Williams loses the handle out of bounds, so he turns it over for the second time tonight. 7th turnover of the game for OKC. McConnell driving, fading away from 8 feet. Again, McConnell sticks the jumper. It's just an unguardable move.
It is. The more information I'm getting, the more I'm warming up to McConnell.
I didn't even need the information, Coop. 36-33. Cason Wallace driving, bumped, stripped. McConnell at it again. Second steal of the game for TJ. 8 points and 2 steals off the bench. Halliburton step back 3. Good! 6-point Pacers lead. Hallie with 7.
What the hell-y? Offense!
Offensive foul OKC. The Thunder are unraveling a little bit here in the second quarter.
Tony Brothers with the call. Alex Caruso does not like it.
Yeah, Tony Brothers has been really bad in this game.
Oh,
we're really calling that?
Come on.
He's the one who called the foul on Aaron Wiggins earlier, too. Tony Brothers.
There is no way that's called.
Tony Brothers is, like, I'm not going to lie, like, if you were a conspiracy theorist, Tony Brothers knows his assignment tonight is to get
no
this to
question
Sunday.
about it.
There's already 2 really questionable calls of this game. 6-point Pacers lead. They led by 9 in the first quarter. 7.5 to go in this half. McConnell driving baseline, cut off by Hartenstein. Resets, goes back inside, fades away. Can't get the friendly roll. Offensive rebound, Tony Bradley. Put back good. 8-point Pacers lead. Timeout OKC. 7-0 run for the Pacers over the last 90 seconds.
How about that, sports fans? Tony Bradley getting in on the scoring action with a little putback. DM coming in with the 2. Appreciate you, DM.
Appreciate you, DM.
He says, do y'all think anyone but SGA wins Finals MVP when Thunder win?
I said it would have to take a SGA like 8-point performance and Jalen Williams to go for 40 and he wins today.
Correct.
But that's not going to happen because SGA's already got 11 on like 5 and 9 shooting. So no, I do think it's pretty much locked up for SGA. Jalen Williams had a better game 4 No doubt about that. Or excuse me, better Game 5. But SGA was better in Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, and Game 4. So...
Can we get to 411,000 subs tonight? We're 320 away.
Coop, tell them why they should subscribe.
You should subscribe because it is 100% free to do so. We are giving you daily content, whether it be NBA, NFL, college football, and more. It's all right here. We'll be live for, if there's a Game 7 on Sunday, we'll be live for all 60 or 59 picks of the 2025 NBA draft on Wednesday and Thursday, bringing you all of the latest free agency news and rumors as well surrounding the NBA. That's why you hit that sub button, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Help us get to 411,000 subs. Help us look good to our bosses.
Coop, couldn't have said it any better myself.
DM, I know you're subbed. Rebel says, am I going live on Lakers channel? I will not be going live on our Lakers channel. Lakers don't even have a first-round pick.
No, their only pick is, I think, 55.
Yeah. We will not be live on the Lakers channel, Reb.
No, we are not. Appreciate you, Gabriel. Appreciate all those subscribers. Let's get it rolling, baby. We also are in subscriber-only mode, so if you want to participate in our live chat and get your name out there, converse with other NBA fans, and us see your comment, well, you got to be subscribed.
Got a sub.
Ryan says, y'all ain't bad. Renz is the best, though. No, to each is their own.
Different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks. Richard, oh my. Yes.
The answer to that is yes, Richard.
He is his son.
That is my father.
That is his father.
That's my guy.
Why do you think there are so many coupettes? Would your dad wear a coupette shirt?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
he would.
That.
Matthew or Coop, what do you think about Flagg going to the Mavericks? Very excited for Cooper Flagg. A extreme stroke of luck for the Mavericks to win the lottery and get him, and I'm excited to see him, man. He's a generational prospect once again. The Mavs having 3 generational players in a row is pretty insane.
Yeah, and we have Mavs fans complaining over there.
Stop it.
I have a take that you're going to disagree with.
I think I know where this is going.
I think I've said it to you before.
I think you are so wrong.
If you told me as an unbiased viewer of the game of basketball, which I am.
But this isn't unbiased.
Which I am. It is very unbiased. If I were to choose between having Luka Doncic or Cooper Flagg, I would choose Cooper Flagg. And if you told me at the deadline I trade Luka Doncic and I get the number 1 pick in the lottery, I would have done it.
No, then you're dumb.
Why? You get Cooper Flagg and assets. SGA driving, kicks out to Holmgren. His three-pointer, no good. Rebound, McConnell. He'll bring it over. Pacers with an 8-point lead. Largest of the game was 9, so a bucket here could get in the double digits for the first time tonight. Nembhard's got 8 points. He's got 2 triples in this game as well. Thought about another 3-point try, doesn't launch it, and then traveled with it. Turnover on Nembhard. Appreciate it, Seat Trade. I got to be honest. Nembhard's wearing these tough Nike low.
Yeah, like
lows.
Jordan 1s. It looks
I can't wear low.
You can't hoop in lows.
On the court. I can't do it. I turn my ankle too much. SGA driving inside, doubled, turns it over. 4th turnover of the game on SGA. Obi Toppin, coast to coast, bumped, no. How did TJ McConnell get a rebound over Hartenstein?
We should have knocked that down.
Second chance opportunity for Indiana. Step back for Nembhard. No good. Rebound to Aaron Wiggins. How did he get a rebound over Hartenstein? Wiggins doubled, almost throws it away. SGA picks up loose ball, swings it to Holmgren. Holmgren inside, Euro stepped, no good. Rebound, ball loose. McConnell, guess who, man?
He's just fighting for it.
He's been the best player on the Pacers again.
He's been the best player on the floor.
Nembhard drive, drop off Bradley, no good. Rebound Holmgren, late foul.
As more information's come in, I think I'm in on TJ McConnell winning.
Like I almost, Coop, and I know this would be insane. Maybe I'm drinking the juice. I almost want to just vote him Finals MVP over Siakam if they win.
I do too.
Like,
I think he gets it. If he continues on this run, they come down from 3-2.
He was the best player for
Correct.
the Pacers in Game 5. He's been the best player today, and he had unreal moments in the first 3 games as well. Bradley makes the free throw. It's a 9-point lead, largest of the game for Indiana.
Now the McConnell comes out of the game.
I mean, he had this was his 3rd steal of the game too, by the way, when he just took it away from SGA.
Playoff riser?
As playoff riser as it gets. But the thing about McConnell is he could never be your point guard. He has to be that change of pace off the bench guy. Bradley misses the free throw, and it will go to OKC out of bounds, so the lead can't get to double digits. Here's the difference. 1 of 8 for OKC from beyond the arc. 6 made threes for Indiana, and they've gotten the line more. Hartenstein to Holmgren. Oh, my God, Chet Holmgren just missed a dunk. Holmgren just missed a flat-out open dunk. Nesmith, 3 the other way. Good! That's a 5-point swing. It went from a 7-point game to a 12-point game because Chet Holmgren couldn't make a dunk. Largest lead of the series for Indiana. 5 minutes to go in the first half. SGA inside. Goosed one, but they're going to call foul. Just missed the dunk. Gilgeous-Alexander makes that free throw. They called Obi Toppin on a little push there. SGA just made the first free throw there to make an 11-point game. Chance to make it a 10-point game. He does. 13 points for SGA, but 0 assists and 5 turnovers. Siakam, pick and pop 3. Way off. Rebound, SGA. Isaiah Joe into the game for the first time today. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, gets bumped, pump fake, kick out to Dort. He's not shot one yet. Shoots one. No good. Rebound, Hartenstein. Stripped. Isaiah Joe gets the loose ball and then throws it away. Miles Turner with it. Up to Halliburton. Siakam to Nesmith in the corner. Pretty basketball by the Pacers. Timeout, OKC, 48-35. This game's over. Cool.
Over?
Yeah.
Done.
It is.
I won't call it done. Now you're calling it done.
I am.
I'm not giving it to Jover.
Thunder are rattled.
They absolutely are. I've also seen this team come back before multiple times.
Thunder are rattled.
They've won 68 games in the regular season.
This looks exactly like Game 4, but it's too out of hand at this point.
Oh, my God, it's a 13-point game.
Too out of hand.
If it was 22 right now, I wouldn't call it over.
They can't make a 3, Coop.
No, they can't. That doesn't mean they won't. It ain't over.
Coop, they're 1 of 9 from 3. They're also getting outshot the line 8-12. The Pacers are 8 of 22 from 3. It's over.
Not over.
We'll see. You're going to get your wish for tomorrow, Coop.
We'll see.
We'll see if the Thunder could bounce back. They have not shot the 3 well at all in this series. They're going to need to. They're going to need to. Pacers are on a 14-2 run. The Thunder have also just turned it over left and right, man. They're rattled.
They are rattled. They're also the best team in the NBA this year.
This has gone exactly how the series against the Nuggets went, and it feels like it's going to happen again. Lost game 1 because of choke job, win game 2 by double digits, lose game 3 on the road, close win on the road in game 4, win at home in game 5 in a blowout, lose game 6 on the road, and they'll probably blow out the Pacers at home in game 7.
No shot they called that a foul on Miles Turner.
Hartenstein push shot inside, got the foul. 4:15 to go.
I think Rick Carlisle's challenging this.
Yeah, there's no foul there.
You could say, did Nembhard get him?
Unless they're calling it on the lower body there. I mean, there's no foul there.
Rick Carlisle has challenged.
You know, can I make an argument here, Coop?
Please.
I think it's a bad challenge.
Oh, I don't.
They're going to win. But in the grand scheme of this game, Coop, would you rather have one challenge left regardless? Or would you rather have Hartenstein probably go 1 or 2 at the line, up 13 with under 5 to go in the first
Well,
half?
let me ask you this. How many fouls does Miles Turner have?
Let's find out.
That could be a determining factor as well.
That would be his first.
That would be his first.
He's listed as 1 on ESPN right now, and they called it a foul, so that they gave him 1.
And if they win this challenge, will it be a jump ball?
Yeah, because there was no clear possession.
That's probably a bad challenge in that case.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You are going to win it.
You're going to win the challenge. And I know it's hard to think of this in the moment, but I legitimately think, hey, it's Miles Turner's first foul. It's Hartenstein going to the line down 13 with 4 minutes to go in the half. And now I only have 1 guaranteed challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
Can you update the clock, Coop?
Yes.
I mean, there's no foul. It will be reversed. I just honestly think I would rather have the possibility of having 2 challenges late in this game, assuming that the Thunder might get it closer, and gamble that Hartenstein's not going to make both free throws. And even if he does, it's an 11-point game.
Oh, it is Indiana
They're
basketball.
going to say they had immediate possession. So, challenge successful, Pacers ball. Still doesn't really change my thought process on challenging versus not challenging.
Yeah, and I know this would be result over process, but if they go get a bucket here, then it is worth it.
I guess. If they need a challenge late in the game, you can revisit.
Put it in your back pocket.
I know they would have won the challenge. They won the challenge, but I think I would have legitimately sat on that one. Here we go. 4 minutes to go in the half. Who closes this half strong? Can OKC get within striking distance, or will Pacers balloon their lead? Nembhard, top of the key, guarded by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pick and pop. Nesmith, 3. No. Gilgeous-Alexander with the board.
Good box out by Lu Dort on Pascal Siakam.
SGA gets a screen, swings it to Jalen Williams. Williams open for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound out of bounds. It will be Pacers ball. The Thunder are 1 of 10 from 3. Siakam downhill, drop off to Nesmith. His floater, good, and 1. And here we go. Coop, I think you were watching but not understanding early in the game.
With?
I am understanding the game.
We will see you Sunday night is what you're saying?
Without a question.
I'm not ready to go there.
I am. Mike Nintendo Master, there is a 0% chance I have a second NFL channel at Chat Sports by the time the NFL season rolls around.
What's the live ML?
Plus 10,000.
Stop.
They'd have to launch another NFL channel.
No, I'm saying for this.
Oh, I don't know.
For that, it's off the board.
Yeah, 17-2 run for the Pacers over the last 5 minutes. The Thunder are just rattled out of their minds. Jalen Williams gets downhill inside, gets the layup to go. $14-point game. If you're OKC, you got to try to get it to 7 here, cut it in half, and then over the next 3 minutes. Nembhard, top of the key, isolating on Holmgren. Gets by him. Lefty layup. Good, pretty move, Andrew Nembhard.
He's got 10, I believe.
Yes, he does. SGA driving on Siakam. Discards him. 10-foot baseline shot is good. He's cooking with gas. Now, he's got 13 points, but he's got 5 turnovers and 0 assists. So you'd probably take that if you're Indiana.
Absolutely, you would take that.
He had no assists in Game 4 where they actually won that game. Halliburton, step back, deep three. Bottoms it. Halliburton with 10.
He shot that from Gary.
Holmgren looking for the response. Blocked by Miles Turner. He actually is bad. Like, I don't care what people say. And I've said it every fucking time I watch this Thunder team play. Chet Holmgren is not a building block of a franchise. Halliburton fouled by Dort. Dude, they're so rattled. Can you not tell?
They're rattled.
I could tell early in this quarter. They have no clue.
Well, they were up for it early as they got out to an 8-2 run to start this game.
10-2.
10-2, yeah.
Am I overreactionary when it comes to saying he's bad at basketball? Yes, but like he can't switch on to guards like some people, Patrick Seatman, believe at Chat Sports.
Oh, no, that's a joke.
Like
that's a bad
He's
take.
a solid rim protector, like sure, off ball, but you just saw it there. Like if Caruso wasn't helping on the weak side, he just got bitched by Miles Turner.
We're watching, not understanding.
Yeah, like him using that line on us and then trying to say Chet Holmgren is good is wild to me. Halliburton inbounds at the Siakam, spinning hook shot, good. It's a 19-point lead. This one could be getting out of hand.
Are we going to see Johnny Furphy in the game?
We might. Jalen Williams, guarded by Nesmith, gets downhill. That's a foul. And one. Wow. And now Nesmith kind of is holding his ankle, but he gets up quickly.
Time Man says it's over.
I mean, I agree, Time Man. I called it over 4 minutes ago. This is an extremely tough shot by Jalen Williams. Clear foul, bank shot goes.
Converts the 3-point play.
16-point game. I guess if you're OKC, we said if they get to 7, can you get it back to 10 in the final 2 minutes? 19-3, bench point advantage, Indiana.
How many of that is McConnell?
I think he has 8. Remember, Toppin has like 6.
Yeah.
Halliburton drives left, running floater. Did he hit that with his left hand? He's got 12. I think, can I be honest?
The calf looks right.
PR move.
Ooh, I'm with you. I like it.
Jalen Williams driving inside, doubled, kicks it to Holmgren. Holmgren now works inside. Bumped, loses the ball turner. He's not good, bro. He's a bad player, man. Minute to go. The Pacers will have a large lead entering the second half. Halliburton driving. Fadeaway mid-range on Caruso. Rattles in and out.
No call.
Thunder have numbers. 5-on-4 if they push. Jalen Williams doesn't push. Just a disaster by Indiana. And then he turns it over.
Oh, my goodness.
Halliburton, no look past the Siakam. Oh! Poster! Oh!
Heads up!
Jalen Williams, let me sign it for you. 20-point game. SGA on the right wing. Down by 20. This one is over. Works inside. Gets to the right hand. No good. Caruso fighting for the board. Holmgren grabs it. He now works back in on Turner. Fadeaway mid-range shot. No. Terrible shot.
He's horrible.
I mean, he is a bad player, man. I've never felt more vindicated in my entire life. 3. 2. Siakam fadeaway at the buzzer. Goes!
It's over.
22-point Pacers lead entering the second half.
What a first half for the Indiana Pacers. Are you texting him right now?
Yes.
I was doing the group because I was about to. 64-42. The Indiana Pacers lead at halftime of Game 6. Ron Artest is loving it. Reggie Miller's loving it. Turnaround jumper from Siakam at the buzzer. As the Oklahoma City Thunder have put together one of their worst halves of basketball they have played this season. You're on a mission right now.
I'm tweeting it too. I don't know how anyone can watch Chet Holmgren.
He might be. Is he bad at basketball?
Believe he is a building block of an NBA franchise. I really don't.
Is he? Can he be a 3? I don't think he can be a 3.
Well, unfortunately, he is going. If the Thunder win Game 7, he is going to be the 3 on a championship-winning team. The guy stinks.
He's not good.
He is horrible. Chet Holmgren in the first half. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 9 shooting, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls.
That's terroristic.
I wasn't going to go there, but that is. How about this, Coop? The Pacers have outscored the Thunder 36-17 in that second quarter.
Wow.
36-17.
The Halliburton less on 13.5 is chalked.
What'd you say?
The less on Halliburton 13.5.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, it's over. That's why I made a second one. Good thing I made a second one. Is there a world where the Pacers end up blowing out the Thunder so much that Halliburton doesn't play in the fourth quarter and, like, let's just say he just
pushes
is a
or 1 free throw
disher, and he just like has like 5 assists in the third quarter but doesn't score?
Shanaton is mad that we're calling Chet bad because he makes millions of dollars.
He says, "Made me cut your stream off, yet you commented," which means you didn't cut it off.
And you're still subscribed.
And you're still subscribed. Thank you. By the way, Shanaton, we are paid to analyze and commentate the game.
True.
So when we look at a player and say he is not capable of doing what he is paid to be doing, yeah, that's what we do. Your job is to watch. Thank you.
Appreciate the support. We got a 5 coming in from DM.
Miles Turner. That was the easiest one of all time.
Yeah, that was a good one. If McConnell makes a 3, I'm in great shape. Because I have less than Jalen Williams, 1.5 3-pointers made. And then I have less than Shai, 4.5 3-pointers attempted. So I just need McConnell to make 1 3.
I'll tell you what. This has real legs to it, Coop. That the second 4 player that we made.
Yeah.
Wiggins less than 5.5 points.
I didn't. Oh, yeah.
He's got 3.
I put that in my one with Halliburton, so I'm cooked.
More than Nembhard, 11 points. 1.5 under 3 points from Jalen Williams. Less than SGA 3 points attempt. Chills.
Hey, you're banned, Shanaton, just so you know.
No, don't ban him. Don't ban
he's
him.
gone.
Oh, you want to ban him?
Yeah.
I didn't want to ban him.
I banned him.
He can say whatever he wants. He's watching us. He's a fan.
Fair enough, but I banned him.
See, I don't care if people want to talk shit because I'll give it right back to them. They're clowns they're just clowns. He's a clown.
That's why I banned him.
Lions don't concern themselves with the opinion of sheep.
That's very fair.
You concerned yourself with a sheep.
I didn't want the toxicity in the chat. I want this to be a community full of real ones.
I would have let his this just small syndrome persona
Shanaton,
continue on.
Not a real one.
No, he's not.
DM is a real one.
DM's a real one. Shots
said,
at 5. We could switch out Chet with any center or power forward and have the same or probably more success. I mean, I
absolutely.
Agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, no question about it. You can keep Hartenstein and you can replace Chet with whoever you want.
Appreciate everybody hearing it out in the chat. What did I say about what? Okay, Coop. I hate to pat myself on the back. This is why I wish that loser was still watching, because he's like, I'm paid to hate. What was my keys to victory for the Pacers in this
The
game,
bench?
Coop? The bench. I said they need to outscore the Thunder bench. They're outscoring them 19-3. Dominating. Then what was my key player for the Pacers today, Coop?
It was Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, he has 10 points on 4 or 5 shooting with 3 steals and assists. That's why we get paid to talk about this shit, man. TJ McConnell's got 8 points off the bench. Obi Toppin's got 8 points off the bench. And then Tony Bradley's got 3 points off the bench. Matthew, that's a staggering stat. I see them listed at 3. 1 for Hartenstein, 2 for Alex Caruso.
0 for Chet to 5 turnovers. Or excuse me,
SGA. That's bad. Yeah, but to that point, though, 3 assists and a half of basketball for an NBA team is bad, man.
DM, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to ban him. I just don't need that energy.
I love it. I feed off hate.
Oh, we know that. You are the biggest hater.
I am a hater, and I feed off hate. I want you to hate me.
Even your friends, you hate on.
Yeah, I hope they don't have success.
No.
Well, that's not true.
Success in life.
Success
their
in life,
sports teams.
Success for their sports
Correct.
team. I want to rephrase that. I hope every single one of my friends' sports teams lose every game they play.
This is a wild question from Rebel.
Ready? All right, let's make answers. Let's make predictions. Breakout year. And when we talk breakout year, are we talking subscribers? Are we talking
monetarily?
Monetarily? Rebel. Well, I'll answer this question. If you give me, do you think growth in subscribers or best monetarily?
I would say subs. Or just like a combination of both.
Rebel says this was on the chat Raiders channel earlier. Well, then, Rebel, if he answered the question, you'll have to tell us his answer after we give you ours. But I want to get the clarification on it, Rebel. And then I'll answer. Are you thinking?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think myself. Rebel says both. Well, we're not doing both. We'll do one. So choose which one.
Breakout year.
Rebel says sub count. So who has the largest growth on subscribers?
Do you have one?
I do.
Okay.
Let me know when you have yours.
I will. All right, I've got one.
Okay. Coop, you can go first.
Dolphins today by Chat Sports.
Oh, what a guy. What a guy. What a guy. Don't say. I hope so, man. I hope so. You want to know what my answer was?
I would love to.
It's the Heat Report by Chat Sports. Always bet on yourself.
Always bet on yourself.
To be fair, though, I'm betting in that answer. I'm betting on the Heat getting Kevin Durant and then watch parties
going
with
to the
KD.
NBA Finals.
Not going to the NBA Finals, just watch parties with KD throughout the regular season. I feel like KD just brings juice.
KD has mad juice.
Like a lot of YouTube people love KD, so I just feel like eyeballs on Miami this year, if they landed KD, would be really high, which would just We're at 22,000 subscribers right now. It'll be 23K by this time next week because we're under 120 away. And if we get a trade or throw out the draft, either way, I think that if we get, we'll be 23K. Let's say we're 24K at season time, Coop. I bet we'll be able to get to 40K after the end of the season.
I would agree.
I'd bet we'd pick up 16K subs, and we'd be almost at 50 if we landed KD in a trade. I believe it. Jeff with a $5 super chat. Appreciate
Shout out, Jeff.
you. We'll answer this. We got a basketball question. I like this.
My guy, Jeff Bartlett.
If Green is traded to Chicago, make him a package to get Kuminga. Just curious. Are you talking about Jalen Green from the Rockets, Jeff? You talking about Jalen Green, in a 3-team deal, where the Rockets send Green to Chicago, Vucevic goes to Phoenix, and Jabari Smith goes to the Suns, and then KD goes to Chicago, or Houston. Is that what you're trying to say here, Jeff?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
If that's who you're referring to, then I could give you an answer.
Jonathan Kuminga is a also bad basketball player.
I'm higher on Kuminga than the public.
He is so low IQ.
He has all the tools.
He does have
to
all
be
of them.
A no-joke top 5 wing in the NBA.
All the tools.
Jeff says, yeah, I read it online. Appreciate them too from Jeff. So, no is the answer. Because if you do a sign-and trade, which is what Chicago would have to do to get Kuminga. Kuminga's a restricted free agent, and if he gets $20+ million a year, I'm pretty sure where Chicago is at in terms of the aprons and the luxury taxes, they would have to do a trade. They can't just sign him to a $20+ million contract outright, which is why it would have to be a sign-and trade. If you make a sign-and trade, the team trading the player, a.k.a. the Warriors, can't take back more than 50% of the money on an AAV basis. So say Kuminga gets $25 million per season on a 3-year deal, $75 million contract over 3 years. That means the Warriors couldn't take back more than $12.5 million in a contract. So Jalen Green makes 30+ mil. So even if you acquire Jalen Green in a 3-team deal where KD goes to Houston, you cannot trade his contract then to Golden State for Jonathan Kuminga in a sign-and trade. What would probably happen, Jeff, is that you ultimately sign Kuminga if you wanted him to a $26, $27 million AAV salary, and then traded Kobe White to Golden State for him. And you swap those. Because Kobe White makes 13.5, I believe, which would be 50%. So Kobe White goes to Golden State. Kuminga then goes to Chicago. And then you build a team of 12th overall pick, Kuminga, Giddey, Buzelis, and Ayo DeSumo, I suppose. And that's
Kobe White is so much more valuable than Kuminga, though.
I would agree. I'm not high on Kobe White, though. Because Kobe White played well in March basketball in the NBA. And March NBA basketball is the fakest basketball in the NBA because about half the NBA is not trying. So you get these players just going nuclear on teams that are not trying, and the stats look inflated. And then when they get to the real games, like Kobe White in the play-in game against Miami, he looked as bad as it gets.
Yep, he did.
He got clamped by Davion Mitchell. He doesn't attack big men well. Bam Adebayo had him in clamps. I don't think Kobe White's that good. But I do think he holds slightly more value than Jonathan Kuminga. All right, Coop, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll make 2 different deals, Coop. While I'm gone, $5 super chat shots and 300 likes by the time I get back, I'll take a shot as well.
Let's go. Where are we at right now? 261. There goes Roll Dog. He'll be back here for the second half of action. We are at 261 likes. We need, my math tells me, 39 more to get to 300. Let's go. What a first half statement from the Indiana Pacers. Rebel, we got the 1800. We got the 1800 out here ready to go. We lost the Patron. Oh, my hair looks so bad right now. I got a headphone head. I got headphone head bad. Yes, they did time in. 9 years ago today. What up, King Javier? What's going on? Kanye, what up? David, if it goes 7, it will be OKC. Absolutely agree, David. If it goes 7, I think OKC blows them out in 7. I do. DM, I didn't see what you said. What team's better with OKC? OKC with Dwight Howard or Pacers with Irving? Are we talking like their prime? Pacers with with Kyrie Irving or Julius Irving, or what are we talking about, DM? Let me know. Cardiac Knicks. Lakers selling for $10 billion. Now we know what the Luka trade was really about. He upped the value of the Lakers. There's no question about that. He certainly upped the value of the Lakers. David Decker, of course I remember you, brother. I don't think either of those teams would really change. DM, I would probably say OKC with Dwight because he'd just be better than Hartenstein, obviously, but that's what I'd say. King Javier, Mitch, and Chugs are at home. They are at home. We are about to start second half of action right here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indiana. Oh my goodness, Rebel. 20? Oh boy. You're coming back to a hell of a surprise. I'm scared.
All right, I'm back. To a $100 super chat. Bay! Shout out to Rebel Montana. Coop, you're gonna have to help her.
I will assist in this endeavor.
I think I'm gonna have to make a deal with Mr. Rebel.
20 shots just isn't feasible.
Yeah.
We can't die.
How much does a beer bong take off of that? Probably half.
Rebel, let us know.
We're back in the second half. We'll figure this out because I got to get to the beer at some point. 22-point game. How about this, Coop? Starting Alex Caruso over Hartenstein to start the second half.
Yep, interesting move.
Dort left wing 3, no. Thunder just can't make a 3.
1 of 11. 1 of 12. It's not like Indiana's shooting great from 3 either. They're 9 of 24.
I mean, it's just the fact that they have 8 more made 3s than the Thunder. Nembhard inside, stripped out of bounds. They'll keep the ball.
Rebel Montana.
Rebel Montana. Ball is inbounded to Siakam at the top of the key. He swings it to Turner. Turner bottled up, has to fire something at the end of the shot clock. Can't make it fall, and it's rebounded by Holmgren.
Shout out Scott Hernan with the $2 super chat.
Get something going. Lou Dort's going to try another 3. He just flopped. What a loser behavior.
He is such a loser.
Dort. He just tried to draw a foul instead of staying firm to his shot. Turner trailing 3. That can't go. So the Thunder haven't given up a bucket in the first 2 minutes of the half, which is what you needed, but they haven't been able to score. You need to put pressure on Indiana early. They haven't been able to do that. SGA doubled. turns it over. 6 of the game.
It's over.
He's been terrible, too.
It's over.
Halliburton 3 in transition, no. Like, the Pacers can't extend the lead, but the Thunder can't cut into it. SGA inside the Caruso, swung to Dort, one more to Jalen Williams. He'll line up a left wing 3. No. I mean, they can't buy one, Coop.
No, they just can't make – there's a lid on the basket. The magnets are pointed away from them tonight.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do about this?
Yeah, Rebel, how much does a beer bong take off?
Rolly and I can't black out. We do have to drive
We do have a
home.
job to do. Lu Dort's got 0 points and 3 fouls.
He was always due for a stinker.
Dude, he hasn't even been that good in this series. He had, I think, 2 good games. Miles Turner misses a shot inside. Thunder have 5-on-4 if they push. Holmgren goes inside on Turner, trying to get position. Once again, just nowhere to go. Drop off Caruso. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Thunder ball.
Rebel says 2 beer bongs, 2 shots. I can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
We'll split it.
Yeah, we're good. Rebel.
Deal.
Each of us do a beer bong, and each of us do 2 shots. Cool by me. I won't die after that. Holmgren's going to try a 3 over Turner. Shocker, doesn't go. Rebound, Siakam. Pacers have numbers if they push. Halliburton to the corner. Nesmith, corner 3. And we still have no points in the second half.
0-0.
It's 0-0, 3 minutes into the half. Halliburton, stripped, loose ball, out of bounds, will stay with Indiana, 4 on the shot clock.
Shout out to Rebel Montana, man.
That should have been out on, that should be Thunder ball.
Alas.
It hit Halliburton's foot when I stepped out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
Nembhard 3, no, still have no points. Offensive rebound, Indiana. Reset to Halliburton. Swung to Nesmith. He drives on Chet. Blocked.
Good defense.
Rebound, Dort. And a foul called on.
I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Who feels better about this? It's
Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
Indiana is having a scoring drought. And OKC, they were 0 of 8 in this quarter, and the Thunder can't score. Like this, if you're a Thunder, you told the Pacers, if you told the Thunder fans coming out of the half, the Pacers would start 0 of 8 from the field.
You would expect
the Thunder would expect it to be a 10-point
Yep.
game. Dort 3, air ball. This is just terrible.
This is bad hoops.
And what did I say in the pregame for the Thunder? Key to victory: don't jack 3s. They're jacking terrible 3s.
1 of
They're
16.
1 of 16. Nembhard driving inside, fouled by SGA on the floor. Shout out to Chef Benito's son, Wyatt, who's a Pacers fan. Combined 0 for 14 in the floor. This is abysmal. Halliburton gets the switch on the Holmgren. Step back, up and under to the corner for Nesmith. Back to Halliburton, layup, good. Timeout, OKC. There finally snaps the scoreless drought in this half. It's 66-42. 8 minutes to go in the third. This one is... See, Coop, I said right away I knew it was over.
You did? It's over.
You said the Pacers were in trouble too early. And I said, what are we doing, Coop? And then early second quarter, 13-point game. I said, game's over.
I was watching, not understanding.
You were watching but not understanding. Yeah. Coop's going to go grab a beer bong for each of us. Grab yourself a shot glass, don't forget. And then we'll get the beer bongs knocked out when he gets back here. I got to be honest. Am I out of pocket for saying Halliburton might just be a PR? Oh, are they in the back of C now? I mean, this is the best game Halliburton's played since game 1 or 3. I can't remember. Either 1 or 3. Yeah, that poster dunk was crazy, man. Man, oh man. The go to the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. I think it will, as long as Anthony Edwards stays there for a while, it will be Ant, but it's Kevin Garnett. Jeffrey Cooperstein, did you grab yourself a shot glass
Yes,
too?
sir.
You did? Okay, good work, good work, good work. All right, well, Coop, might as well just stay up here and let's do this thing, baby. Shout out Rebel Montana for the 100. We're going to take it on a beer bong and then each take 2 shots. Maybe not right now, but we'll get the shots. Shout out to you, Coop. Shout out to you, Rebel. Took you a little bit there.
Yeah.
Good choice on the watermelon flavor.
Yeah.
I prefer lemon lime to chugs, but I do not hate watermelon. As long as it's not cherry and as long as it's not pineapple. I think pineapple and cherry are the 2 worst.
Cherry just tastes like straight medicine.
Are you taking both yours now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you not?
I was going to do both of mine like the next time out, but all right. 1. I'm going to wait on my next one.
We're doing 2 shots each?
Yeah, 2 shots
Okay.
each. Thunder have not scored in the last 6 minutes. That will continue as SGA misses a shot inside. Andrew Nemhart, oh, what a feed to Turner. This game's like, can we just turn the snooze fest on? You guys want to get a Q&A rolling? Like that.
#NBA.
This game is brutal. Jalen Williams doubled inside, like fouled. I don't know if this is a game plan difference, Coop. Is it just that the Thunder just like playing dumb, like can't make a shot? Like,
Yeah.
What is your thought on what we're watching tonight?
I don't know if it's a game plan thing. I just think that Thunder are playing stupid hoops right now, and Indiana's taking advantage of every single mistake the Thunder are making at the moment. Thunder can't hit water from a boat from deep, and Indiana's shooting it average, and they're up 26.
SGA just threw up a brick from the mid-range. Halliburton, a pass out to Shepard. I mean, another Thunder timeout. I got to be honest. Is it crazy to say pull the starters?
Yeah, I was literally going to say the same thing.
The Thunder are not going to come back from 28. They're not.
No.
The way they're shooting the ball and turning the ball over today, there is just not a world.
I'm right with you there. If you are the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton doesn't play another second in this game.
I would agree too.
28-point lead for Indiana.
Wow, man. Wow, wow, wow. Did you see the video of Pascal Siakam in the locker room before the game?
No. Chills?
Dude, he like in the huddle just like looked up and his eyes like rolled back. And people said possessed.
He might be.
Look up.
I'll look it up.
NBA University has the screenshot, but I'm sure if you just look up Pascal Siakam, it'll be on there. I think my prize picks are cooked here.
I just need one. I need McConnell to make 1 3, and I'm golden.
So Halliburton's points already went.
Oh my God,
more.
I just saw it.
Yeah, right. So that's done. My big $20 play is dead. My $10 play is very much alive, Coop. Ready? SGA less than 4.5 3-pointers attempted.
I have that one
He's
as well.
got 1. Jalen Williams less than 1.5
Correct.
3-pointers made. He's got 0. Andrew Nembhard more than 11 points. He's got 10. Can you just give me one more bucket, Nembhard? And then he'll get PT in garbage time, so it's probably going to be dicey, but it's the Wiggins less than 5.5.
Yeah, that one is dicey. If TJ McConnell hits 1 3, I win $75.
Very nice. I don't know if he gets.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Shai is not attempting 4 more 3-pointers. And Jalen Williams isn't going to make 2 threes, I don't think.
Yeah. Looks like I'm off tomorrow, baby. Man, I really did not want that.
Any plans tomorrow?
No, none. 0.
Golf?
Saturday. I think Rebel, he did a power play.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a power play, and then the McConnell one was a demon.
Well, it's only a power flex play. Cool.
Yeah, it's a power play. So it's 10 to win 75. Because the McConnell one's a demon.
Yeah, you was just asking, though. I mean, the demon has
yeah.
nothing to do with the power of flex play.
Yeah, it's power. I never do flex play.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's a nice option. Never do it.
Double S, who took it away? Whoever took it away from you did it for a good reason, maybe. I don't know. I don't have the power to grant mods on this channel. Double S, I'm sorry.
That's above our pay grade.
I can do that on my channels, but I can't do it on the main Chat Sports channel. So, Double S, I don't know who took it away, but I'm not giving anyone mods. The Thunder are 3 of their last 21 shooting, Coop. They went, I almost thought they went full bench unit. SGA still out there. He lobs at the Hartenstein for an alley-oop slam. DM says, Double S, you know what you did? Did he do something bad? I don't know. Siakam in the mid-range, handoff to Halliburton. Watch, I bet Halliburton doesn't score again. Yeah, he misses a 3 there. I bet he finishes with 14, Coop.
He might.
I bet he does. Halliburton's got it, guarded by Kenrich Williams. Throws it away. Hartenstein with the steal. Hartenstein in transition to the rim. Fouled by Halliburton. If the Thunder want to have a chance to win this game, Coop, what does the difference have to be going into the final 12?
If the Thunder want to win this game, they're not. It's over.
Hypothetical, what is the number going into the fourth where you're like, okay, they still have a chance?
15?
Okay.
I think it's 15.
I don't hate that. Can you win right now?
Can you win the rest of the quarter by 10?
You have a free throw in 6.5 minutes to get it to a 15-point game entering the fourth. I'll say this, Coop. You do that. All it takes is a little run to start the fourth quarter to get it to 9.
And then they're feeling the pressure.
And then the Pacers are feeling the
Correct.
pressure. So I think if you're trying to get a good game or the Thunder to come back and win, got to win the next 6 minutes and 20 seconds by 10 points. And when you are down by this much, you have to view it as checkpoints. You do not look at it as you're down 25. You look at it, all right, we're down 5. We need to make up 5 points in 3 minutes. 5 points in the next 3 minutes. And just chip away.
TJ back in.
Hartenstein makes the second free throw, so it's a 24-point game. Can they get it to 15 going into the fourth? The Pacers are going to see a different look here, Coop. Look at this. The zone for the Thunder. And Obi Toppin makes him pay with a triple.
Why would you even go to a zone in that situation?
I have no clue. 11 points off the bench for Toppin. He's got 3 triples. He's been good all series long. Hartenstein, drive, Euro step, loses the handle. They're all foul, though. Yeah, I don't really understand the zone there. And it was not a good executed zone defense either. Hartenstein's free throw, good. Second free throw for Hartenstein, also good. I have a proposition for you. You're probably not in on it, but
Okay.
we'll talk about it after
After.
the game.
Okay.
Charge! Obi Toppin barrels into Nic Williams. I'll ask you right now. I'll slack it to you.
I think if it's what I'm thinking, the answer is yes.
I don't know what you think I was going to say.
No.
No?
No. Not for me.
Damn it, Coop.
Dad's birthday tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. What did you think I was going to do?
I thought it was, are we going out?
Oh, no. Not doing that. Really? I just would love to do nothing more than just come into the game for Sunday and not have to do it any work before that. That's why I was like, I have to. Suppose we can, Coop. I suppose we can. SGA's at the line for 2, makes both. That's a 23-point game.
Chipping away.
We'll see. Until it gets under 20, I'm not thinking anything. Foul, McConnell driving to the rim. He'll be on the floor. What are you doing tomorrow for his birthday?
We are doing something around lunch, and then he's having a little party tomorrow night.
So what would you have done if the Thunder won this game?
Would have skipped lunch.
No, you could still make it to lunch if we did that.
No.
Get an 8 out of 12.
No.
Damn, come on, cool.
You could still?
Then you can do a full day on Sunday?
Yeah.
No.
I could get a Mavs.
Oh, my. Tony Bradley and Hartenstein beefed up a little bit here.
If you wanted to. I could get a Mavs. I could do the coffee schedule.
All right. I actually might.
Yeah.
Because I got nothing to do tomorrow. And, yeah. Plus, I don't have any heat scheduled out for tomorrow. So
I'm doing that, and then I'm going to Austin on Saturday for something, and then I'll be back Sunday morning. Okay. That's cool with me.
So they called Tony Bradley for a technical foul, a little shove on Hartenstein.
Are the Indiana Pacers about to capitulate?
I don't know. DM says random question will be your stream on July 20th. Well, that's a pretty random date. What's July 20th? Timeout Indiana. I think they want to collect their thoughts here.
I mean, Hartenstein did run right up to him.
Trying to get the ball. Is there... Yeah, what's July 20th?
I don't know what July 20th is. Summer League? No, that's not July 20th.
Not draft day. Draft day is the 25th of June. Don't know, man. Don't know. All right, it's a 22-point game, Coop. Now,
yes, it is.
the Thunder only have to win the next 5 minutes and change by 7. Final shot time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Coop. I'll wait for Coop.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Here's the cap. Shoot. $22-point game, Coop. Is there a chance?
The window is ajar.
It is. It is. SGA has it. Gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Curling three, top of the key. Good! 19-point game. 5 minutes to go in the third. Isaiah Joe off the bench with a triple. 8-0 Thunder run over the last minute. A stop here, and I'm intrigued.
Me too.
McConnell to the corner. I thought he was going to shoot it. Bradley back to McConnell. Kicks out to Nembhard. Nembhard bumped, fouled. What are they going to call? In the act of shooting or not? Will Nembhard be at the line here? Nembhard is at the line. 10 points, 3 steals, 2 assists, and he makes it 11 points with a free throw there. Both Coop and I have money on Nembhard to make this free throw. Andrew Nembhard does his job.
Okay.
Back to a 21-point game. 4:50 to go in the third. Coop said that we need to get to 15-point game entering the fourth to make it intriguing. SGA driving, kicks it to the corner to Kenrich Williams, gets it back. Nembhard all over Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA inside, fades away at the elbow. Good, and one! SGA has a free throw to potentially make it a 18-point game.
Yeah, Halliburton bang jobbed me.
That's a big job. Tough. It was a system play, Coop. It
was.
It usually always works out, too.
I
Injured
know.
player tries to play through injury, always plays bad. 21 points for SGA now on 50% shooting. 2 assists, 6 turnovers, though. He's been pretty bad, despite having a pretty good box score points shooting percentage. McConnell to Nembhard, left wing 3. Good! That's a big 3 by Nembhard.
They needed that one.
Put it back to 21 points. SGA to Hartenstein. See, Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be called for a turnover there.
It's on Hartenstein.
Why can't Hartenstein catch the ball? McConnell driving, kicking. Nembhard gets it back now. Swung to Toppin. Toppin, TJ. McConnell drive, loses the handle. Ball on the deck. Ball loose. They're going to say jump ball. Looks like it's going to be Kaysen Wallace and TJ McConnell.
It's a 7 p.m. tip Sunday, right?
7 p.m. $78-57. Pacers lead by 21. It's a pretty big jump ball for OKC here. The Thunder will start the fourth quarter with the ball. Kaysen Wallace wins the tip. Ball goes off Obi Toppin's shoulder out of bounds. So it's going to be Thunder ball. Both teams are in the bonus for the remaining of the quarter. Thunder could win their first NBA championship with a win tonight. Pacers trying to get it to a Game 7 on Sunday. SGA driving, drops it off. Wallace drops again. That's 2 straight turnovers because Thunder players can't catch a ball. McConnell drives, pulls up, 8 feet, too strong. Rebound Thunder. Chance to try to cut in this deficit. SGA, Shamgod, driving, can't finish. Great defense by Siakam. Pacers have numbers if they want it. McConnell pushing, finding trailing Nembhard to the rim. Nembhard fouled and will go to the line.
I thought he was going to finish that one.
Nembhard's been really good for Indiana off the bench today, or starting today.
He's been fantastic, man. I mean, he has given them the exact spark that they needed, which you called.
Did indeed.
You were watching and understanding.
As I usually do.
Your roommate?
Not so much.
Not so fast, my friend.
Nembhard makes both free throws, so the lead's back to 23. Do the Thunder have an 8-0 run in the last 3 minutes in them? Coop. Do they?
They don't.
I agree.
They don't.
Jalen Williams he drives, running left, right-handed bank shot, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, will go to Indiana. Substitution, Ben Shepherd will check in for the Pacers. Nembhard takes a seat.
What can Ben Shepherd give this Pacers team?
Had a layup in transition earlier. The Thunder are 3 of 13 this quarter. Indiana's 5 of 14. Both teams struggling in the second half scoring the ball. McConnell, baseline drive, kicks to the corner. Shepherd for 3. No. Thought you almost called one there, Coach.
I did too.
Wallace to Caruso. Caruso to Williams. Williams in the corner. Kicks it back out. Gets it back now. Jalen Williams curling to the free throw line. Comes up short on a mid-range. Neesmith at the top of the key. Hands it off to Siakam. Now sets him a screen. Siakam driving on Holmgren. Step back elbow jumper. Too strong. I mean, the Thunder had all the opportunity in the world to come back from down 20 plus with how poorly Indiana has played offensively. They just are even worse. Aaron Wiggins turns it over, trying to do a between the legs move around 2 people. Obi Toppin inside. Fouled by Wiggins. Just bad basketball by players that should not be doing this much. Clearly a foul.
The Obi dunk, almost.
That'd be a tough break. Toppin's free throw good. They're chanting Obi Toppin's name at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Coop. Thoughts?
I love Obi Toppin, and they love role players.
Toppin misses the second. Under 2 minutes to go in this quarter. 24-point Pacers lead. SGA guarded by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander drives. Doubled. Out to Dort. Dort pump fakes a 3. He drives. Kicks. Caruso corner 3. No good. Alex Caruso has been a non-factor in this one, Jeffrey Cooperstein.
He has been absolutely terrible, and they tried to start him in the second half, too, to give him a spark, and it just did not work out for them.
The Thunder are 2 of 18 from 3. McConnell driving, kicking, Nembhard cut off. Step back, swings it. Siakam, 3. Good! That's going to do it, folks. You wondered if the Thunder could make it interesting by getting it to like 17, 15 points going into the fourth. 27-point lead now for the Pacers. Minute to go in this third. SGA to the corner. Wiggins baseline drive. Cutting Williams. Out to Dort. Dort, right wing 3. Good. 50 seconds to go in the third. Caruso defending McConnell. McConnell drives right. Spins, kicks, top in, pump fake, relocate, left wing 3. Answers again. Obi Toppin can't be stopped. Gilgeous-Alexander the other way. Doubled. Out to Caruso. Swung to Wiggins. Right wing 3. In and out. Siakam flies in for the board. Shot clock turned off. The Pacers will be going into the final frame, leading by 27 or more. McConnell drives, swings, Toppin for a 30-point lead. Rattles in and out. Rebound to Nembhard. Shepherd, goes. Good! What a play by the Indiana Pacers! 90-60 ball game. Paul George.
They're up 30. Ball game.
Ball game.
Type those 4s.
I'll see you Sunday night, folks.
As Joe Buck would say, we'll see you tomorrow, Sunday night.
I'm telling you, this series is exactly like that Denver Nuggets series, Cope.
It really does feel that way.
Blown game in game 1, blowout game 2, lose game 3 on the road, win game 4 in a close one, win game 5 at home, lose in a blowout in game 6 on the road, win in game 7 a blowout. I will be picking Thunder blowout on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Thunder by 30 on Sunday.
I wouldn't say 30. I bet the spread's 9.5. I will be
Cover.
taking the 9.5.
Yep.
GR, Xander, Alice, DM, Tyman, Acorn, DM, Bryson. We will be having a game 7. DM says, if the Thunder come back and win, will you do 5 shots? Yes, I will. You know what, DM? We'll do 10 shots if they come back and win. Coop will do the other 5. Sorry, Coop.
I'll do it.
But I don't think a 31-point... Like, I don't even think that's... Have we ever had a quarter in a playoff game be a differential of 30-plus points?
No, I'm not sure.
Let's ask Grok. See if Grok knows. What is the largest differential in a quarter during a NBA playoff game? Wow. No, this is not accurate. It says the largest differential in a quarter during a playoff game is 32 points, achieved by the Golden State Warriors in the third quarter against the 76ers on April 16, 2017.
Interesting. That can't be right.
That can't be right, correct, because the Warriors and 76ers have not played in a playoff game.
Since, what, the 80s?
Maybe ever.
When they were the Philadelphia Warriors?
So either the date is wrong or Grok doesn't know what the F they're talking about. Let's try the internet. What is the largest differential in a quarter during a NBA playoff game? Okay, the answer is still the same. Wait, what? So they're not understanding my question. Every time I ask this question, Coop, it's answering regular season, not playoffs. But the answer in terms of regular season is 32. I think. I don't know. Internet's being a little wonky. It keeps on saying when I ask it, what's the largest differential in a playoff game in a quarter, they answer 32, but it's always a game of an Eastern Conference versus an Western Conference team.
Yeah, so it just doesn't know what you're asking.
That wasn't in the finals.
Right.
Like they said Heat versus Raptors. Oh, excuse me. Raptors versus Warriors in 2021. They didn't play in the playoffs in 2021. So 92-62 after teams traded buckets to open the frame. Kenrich Williams drives inside, loses the handle. I think the Thunder have actually given up.
Oh yeah, I think
no, they have. They have AJ Mitchell in the game.
There's white towels.
The Thunder have waved the towel, which means Coop. I think that other prize picks is going to hit.
I still need McConnell.
Well, it'll depend on Wiggins. He's in the game. Because SGA is not going to champ 5 threes. Jalen Williams ain't going to make 2 threes. Nembhard's already got 17 points, and then we just got to have Wiggins go less than 5.5, Coop. This is officially a Wiggins hate watch live stream.
Yeah, for you.
For me, yeah. I'm sorry. If you guys like Aaron Wiggins, this is an Aaron Wiggins hate watch the rest of the way. I cannot have him score 3 points in the fourth quarter. McConnell on the right wing. Gets it over to Siakam. Still got normal rotation players in for the Pacers. Jalen Williams, the Arkansas Jalen Williams, commits a foul. Coop, can you update the score?
Yes. Sorry.
Nesmith's free throw, front rim, no good. Nesmith makes the second. 93-62.
We want Furphy.
Yeah. AJ Mitchell gets over to Wiggins. Left wing 3. No good. Aaron Wiggins, hate watch, survives one there. Pacers come up quickly. They're still playing at their normal pace with 10.5 to go. Siakam. Driving, spinning, step back, free throw line jumper on AJ Mitchell. No good. Rebound, Jalen Williams. Cason Wallace still in the game for OKC as well. Almost turns it over. Now Jalen Williams to the corner for Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins drives baseline, swings it to Kenrich Williams for 3, and Kenrich knocks one home.
Are we really calling timeout, Rick?
28-point game with 10 minutes to go.
Rick's seen enough.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. That Kevin Durant short that I told you about, that then James Senden, it got to 90K. It's now at 101K.
Let's go. That's
it
sick.
Just somehow continues to grow. 66 subscribers. It's a YouTube short made $20 for the channel.
That's huge. I feel like that's
a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot for.
I know it's 101K, but
still
the ratio 100K views gets you $20. But like, is that as good as a financial short as we've ever had? Have we ever had a short get like 500K on YouTube?
I bet we have.
Yeah.
Maybe not 500.
I mean, I bet like if that happened on NFL, it'd be like 30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah.
Because like obviously
CPMs
would be way different. 300 likes just got crossed. Let's ride. I'm just at a loss for like this game, to be honest, man.
I just can't believe that it's this non-competitive.
And if we're going to be honest, the Thunder went up 10-2 in the first 2-3 minutes of the game.
And I said they were in trouble.
Ever since that point, it hasn't been close.
Nope.
The Pacers are up by 28, but since that moment, it's obviously 36. Quick math there. It just has not been close whatsoever. It's been a 91-55 game, Coop.
That's quick math.
Take away the first 3 minutes of this basketball game.
91-55. Oof.
That's crazy, man.
Looking ahead to Sunday, it's OKC playing with the pressure, right?
I mean, the home team is always going to feel more pressure in a Game 7. I think at this point, is there really any added pressure on any team?
Fair enough.
Yeah, the Thunder were large favorites coming into this series, but I think it's pretty clear that the Pacers are on the same level as the Thunder.
Oh, I absolutely said, and I said that at the beginning of the series. I think we got the two best teams in the NBA.
So as soon as we saw these two teams square off in Game 1, I think most people knew. I mean, I still picked the Thunder to win 5. I thought they would end up blowing them.
I said in 6.
But I think most people are like, yeah, these two teams are pretty equal. That's how I'm viewing it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, man. I got nothing to do tomorrow. I'd just be sleeping in. Might as well come in, get a couple of videos done, do a couple shorts, and then I'll just come in 30 minutes before the game on Sunday. Aaron Nesmith over to Siakam. 28-point deficit, under 10 minutes to go. Nesmith dumps it inside to Siakam. He's got it on the right wing. Launches a deep 2, no good. Rebound, Jalen Williams. Dude, I just got to survive. How long until Aaron Wiggins gets pulled out? Because I'm just fighting for my life.
Oh, yeah, good.
That's a charge. Oh, Jalen Williams to the rack. I thought Nesmith was set there for a charge. They're going to say it's a block. Say it's a block. And I think Carlisle might challenge this. Is he? Are they going to challenge? I can't tell. They're showing the replay.
That's a charge.
I think it's a charge. It's close, so they're not going to challenge. Rebel, I hate to do this to you. This is Jaylin Williams. That is not the Jalen Williams wing. This is the big man off the bench from Arkansas that barely plays.
There are 2 of them.
He makes 1 of 2. So, Rebel, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I don't think it's the Jalen Williams 1 point you need. I think you're screwed. I don't think he's coming back in. McConnell, 15-footer on the baseline, goes. Isaiah Joe checks in. Kaysen Wallace with the bench. Can we get Aaron Wiggins out of there? Isaiah Joe, step back 3, no good. Rebound, McConnell.
Make a 3, TJ.
Oh, that's what you need?
Yeah.
Does he launch one? McConnell drives baseline, throws it away. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Wiggins in transition. Goes up. No good, but a foul.
He needs 2 points, right?
He could only have 2
right.
points. He's at 3. He needs to go less than 5.5. Caleb, I'd be willing to bet we have a more fun Game 7. I actually want to check back at my payouts. I forget how close they are when I hedged. Wiggins made the first free throw.
What's Mr. McConnell sipping on? Looks like purple nurple.
Fun fact, by the way, the largest win in NBA Finals history is 42 points.
By?
Don't know. Fucking hate FanDuel sometimes, man. Log me out. I have my Face ID, and it just won't let me do it. Shepard, mid-range, good. He made both free throws there, Cope.
He did.
So he's at 5. No buckets. Jalen Williams, right wing 3. It's good.
Give me a 3, TJ.
McConnell. This is certainly the best NBA final since 2016.
Absolutely. It's the
First
one
time
to
we're
go
going 7 since then.
Yep.
Backdoor cut. Siakam turns it over. Aaron Wiggins in transition. Here comes my dreams to the death. Turns it over. He does. Now the Pacers have it in transition. Mathurin to the rim. You know, Mathurin really hasn't played today, but gets a dunk there. 99-71.
I would say after 2016, it was Bucks Suns.
Probably is the best. Yeah, those games are pretty good.
Oh, no.
Aaron Wiggins on the baseline, backing down on McConnell. Double him. Throws it away again. He's turning over 2 possessions in a row. Dagenhall, get him out of there. Betting Mathurin pull up 3. No.
This is a pickup game.
I mean, this is terrible. Isaiah Joe inside, fouled. Hard fall for Ben Shepard. Wow, what a blowout, man. Isaiah Joe makes the free throw. Oh my God, is Wiggins? I think Aaron Wiggins just got subbed out. I'm not kidding. I think he just got subbed out for Dylan Jones.
Yes, let's go.
Aaron Wiggins hate watch has hopefully concluded.
Half a point cost me $175.
Who?
$130. Halliburton.
Oh, Halliburton. I would have been cooked regardless because that one had SGA points. I assumed that was gonna be closer, but my other one need him. McConnell in the PNR driving elbow jumper, no good. You have that second one though, right?
Yeah, I just need McConnell to make a 3.
Jalen Williams, corner 3, no good, too strong. Rebound Mathurin, out in transition come the Pacers, top into the rim, fouled by Dylan Jones. Wait, what?
That's impossible.
How old is he? The ABC just showed a graphic. Rick Carlisle, oldest coach to coach an NBA Finals game.
He's 65.
How
There's
old?
no way.
How old was Pop? In 2015 or 2014?
In 2014, Pop would have been 65.
I guess maybe by a couple months then.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, I don't know history like of the coaches' ages in my back pocket. I'm just thinking current late like coaches like so we have Kerr a lot,
Malone,
Ty Lue, Spoelstra, Udoka, Missoula.
It wasn't Udoka, was it?
Was
yeah.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah. Nick Nurse.
Nurse was young. Blatt was young.
Was it Bud, right?
Budenholzer, he's not 60. He wouldn't have been 65 then. I get that's actually crazy if true.
That is wild.
I mean, like I said, I don't know the coaches' ages in the mid 2000s or in the 90s or anything like that. Like, how old was Phil Jackson? He's probably, I guess, really young.
How old was Pat Riley in 06?
Riley's 80 now, so that would have been
60.
It's 19 years ago.
Yeah.
So
61.
61. That's kind of hard to believe, man.
That is nuts. I never would have guessed that.
What a stat. And Coop, that is why you don't double down. If you're going to make 2 different prize picks, Coop,
Have to all be different.
all different.
It's all over but the hooting and the hollering.
Yeah, man. We'll see you for Game 7.
We'll be here.
Me and Coop will be here. Rebel, there'd be nothing I wanted to do more than this game's over. Wrap it up. Let's go home. Let's go home. Go home. Go home.
Go home, Rebel.
Yeah, go home, Rebel.
You're coming in.
Yeah, I got nothing to do tomorrow.
Fair enough.
I got no plans on my agenda. And I already was going to have to do an at-home at Heat because I have nothing planned for the weekend because I thought I kind of banked on the Thunder winning, and I also didn't want to schedule too far in advance with everything being so fluid.
Right.
So it's like if I'm going to I know it would only take me about 45 minutes or an hour at home, but like might as well just come in, do a real video, get in extra Dolphins, do 1 or 2 shorts and dip. I don't want to do a full day Sunday, so.
That'll help me get ahead on some apps. So
yeah, so I'll just come in at like 9 tomorrow, leave at 1, and then just come in for the game on Sunday night.
No way.
Wow, Smitty.
What a piece of shit.
Unreal
That's
move.
ridiculous.
Yeah, he just openly went against it. He's such a scumbag.
He knows it too.
I hate him.
God, what an asshole.
I fucking hate Tyler Smith. Clip it. I clip it.
Tyler Smith. Didn't he give us that?
No, it was my system play.
Still. Oh, yeah.
And he agreed, though.
He said it was a system play, and he didn't take the system play.
He is such a
what
scumbag.
What a piece of shit.
He really is. There is nobody who is more of a scumbag than Tyler J. Smith.
He'll admit it, too.
He works here at Chat Sports.
We love
him. He hosts our Celtics channel. He hosts our Warriors channel. And I just want the 739 people currently watching just to know how much of a scumbag he is.
He owes us money.
Well, he doesn't owe me money. I don't care.
He owes me money.
It's just a scumbag move. Like, if I put in Hallie points on my second entry because me and him were supposed to ride the same entry when he said, oh, I'm just going to do the same thing as you. And I was like, oh, I'm just not going to do Hallie points. And then he changed it. Wow, what a guy. Yeah, he's just a scumbag.
Johnny Furphy is in, and McConnell's out.
Jalen Williams was apparently a minus 40 today.
Yikes.
I don't think anyone. I think, ironically enough, you want to know who I think had the best plus minus on the Thunder for the starters? Chet Holmgren. 100-78.
Thomas Bryant's in the game.
Rochester, New York legend, 585. It's my hometown. Dylan Jones. Oh, my God. And he get lazy on. He is so unathletic. That was my number one thing when I scouted him before the draft because he's a rookie. He was drafted late first round by OKC. He's like the most unathletic guy. He's David Roddy reincarnated. Give you a buck if you can name where you went to school. Guy defending, number 3, Dylan Jones.
What?
Did you not hear me?
No.
Said hang up and hang out over there. I'll give you $1 if you go tell me where Dylan Jones went to school.
No idea.
You don't even want to try.
Arkansas.
Weber State.
Dame Lillard.
That's right. Obi Toppin just did a ISO step back midi, drained it. When it's your day, it's your day. Have we had 2 timeouts in this?
We have.
4th? Thank God. We just bring this one home. Dylan Jones, offensive rebound. Hands it off to Isaiah Roby. No, it's not Isaiah Roby.
Isaiah Roby, I wish. Former Mavs legend.
Goes to town. Line up a 3, TB. Line up a 3. Shepard, step back, Trey Ball. Belmont, no.
That's a great call. Belmont.
Isaiah Joe, pick and pop with Jay Will.
Arkansas.
He's feeling it. That's in Arkansas. That's Arkansas to Arkansas.
Yep.
Throws it over A.J. Mitchell. Gaucho, no. It's going to start just naming colleges now.
We have the Wildcat with the ball.
Who's that set the check in? Oh, my God, it's Azumi Jang.
Usman Jang.
Yeah, that's insane. We're getting Jang minutes in the finals, baby. How can you like that? Toppin. Nope. Bryant to the rim.
Where'd he go?
Indiana. Did you know that, or were you generally asking?
Did not know.
Oh, okay. He's pretty good at Indiana, actually.
I don't think we're getting a clutch game here, folks.
Oh, we're not. TB can't make the first free throw. Indiana's going to be feeling pretty good about itself tonight, man. 2 days off until Sunday evening, where we're going to crown an NBA champion. Last time we had an NBA Finals Game 7, Coop. Also on a Sunday.
Yes, it was. By design.
I think they planned that, right?
They do.
Get a Sunday night. James Johnson's in the game. Oh, boy.
How was Phil Jackson not 65 in 2010?
What's that?
How was Phil Jackson not 65 in 2010?
I don't know, man.
The fat lady has been warming up her pipes for the last 2 quarters.
.105.82, 2.5 to go. Matherin on the right wing, guarded by Jang. Step back, blocked. Look at Jang go. Then he gets it in transition. Throw it out there, Jang. Blocked by Matherin.
Rejected!
No, come on. You can't give a call like that in a game like this.
Sure you can.
No, you can't. That's got to be a big-time play. It's got to be a big-time play. It's got to be a fucking big-time play, Cope.
That was a big time.
You can't throw out the A stuff in a JV basketball game.
The biggest play is the next play.
Oh. Isaiah Joe driving on Shepard. Swings it to Jang. Line it up, fella. Too strong. Shepard with the board.
The Frenchman.
They're taking over our league.
They are. They're taking over the league.
Are they now the second biggest nationality?
No, I believe Canada still is.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I was going to say behind Canada. I was going to say United States, Canada. Who's next? There's a lot of Serbians. I think it's got to. I think it's France at this point. Because in Serbia, you got the Bogdanoviches. You got Jovic. We got another one coming, Markovic.
Yep.
We got Topic. So we got probably about 7 or 8 Serbians, but I think we got more Frenchmen at this point.
I would agree. Spain?
We're adding like 3 Frenchmen this year, by the way.
I know.
In the NBA.
Traore, Asenge.
Nolan Traore, Asenge, and Berenger. It's funny. You talk about the itches over in Serbia, and then with the Frenchmen, it ends with the A's.
Yep.
Except Victor Wembanyama.
And Tony Parker.
And Tony Parker. But you got Fournier, Berenger, Esenge.
Borstia.
I actually have heard Esenge be pronounced multiple ways. I've heard it Esenge and I've heard Esenge. So I don't know which one's which. Thomas Bryant for 3. Let that shit fly, big fella. And then we got Dylan Jones and James Johnson beefing it. You know, you're always going to see James Johnson getting a little bit of a tussle when he's on the basketball court.
Tony Brothers making sure everything is in order.
You know, James Johnson's going to let it go. Oh, they're reviewing this. We got a minute to go.
Come
fellas.
on, man.
Let's figure this the F out.
They got, we're taking a timeout here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander finished the night with 21 points. I believe that is his lowest of the series.
Yeah, previous loss was 22
Yep.
in game 3, I believe. They're still officially reviewing this.
You know, I subscribe to that theory.
I am all in.
with you.
I don't want to tweet it out because it's kind of fucked up, but I
with you.
I believe it.
I'm with you.
I 1,000%.
They lied about
believe
it. The yes sirs are going to game 7.
Wow. 2 best words. Wow. Pipers, I thought you hated Thomas Bryant. I do. He was terrible at Miami. But in this setting, when he's not playing for real, let that shit fly, big fella.
You are not a Thomas Bryant fan.
I hope him success. I really do. I root for him to succeed because I root for any player originating from my hometown to do our hometown right.
Just not on your ball club.
No, I want him to go on my team. He just was terrible. James Johnson got ejected.
Of course he did.
That's fucking good stuff. Like Isaiah Stewart and Thomas Bryant, 2 Rochester guys. Hope they are amazing. TB was just the most unplayable player I have ever seen. He was terrible. It was horrible. Horrible. Let that shit fly, big fella.
I don't think James is too mad.
Nah, he doesn't care.
AJ Mitchell with it. He gets it over to Jalen Williams. Kickball.
47 seconds remaining. David Decker says OKC's an 8.5 point favorite for game 7. I'll take the 8.5, please.
Easy.
I haven't depoted in the FanDuel account in a while. Back. I can't say what I was going to say. It's illegal. I'll find a way.
Oh.
Isaiah Joe, deep 3. Bang.
You know some people.
Wow. Under 20-point game, Coop.
That's what garbage time will do.
Viper says, what will be the atmosphere in game 7? It'll be a raucous crowd.
The Paycom Center will be electric.
It'll turn into very nervous energy if the Pacers jump out to an early lead. Which, by the way, is going to be, don't steal this, my key on Sunday.
I won't steal it. The 405 is going to be pumping.
Wow, OKC's the 405, Miami's the 305. Who would have known? You want to message Durham and tell him to get ready for the short
Would love to.
ball game. 108-91. And we'll see you on Sunday evening for the 2 best words in sports. Game 7. Wow, wow, wow. The last time we had a Game 7 was Warriors versus Cavs. You might remember something about those Golden State Warriors. They were 73-9 in the regular season.
Yes, they were.
These Oklahoma City Thunder were 68-14.
What are you trying to say?
Could we see the last 2 Game 7s in the NBA Finals, Coop, have the best team in the association that year, record-wise, lose it at home?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but we will see.
I wonder if my opinion will change.
Well, my opinion was going into Game 5. I was like, I think all 3 home teams win, Thunder and 7. But then I changed because Halliburton was supposedly injured. I don't know if he is, based off the way he was moving today. He moved better today than he did on Game 4.
Absolutely. All right, Durham is ready when we are.
All right. Push it, and let's roll down. Folks, we got the best 2 words in sports. Game 7. Pacers take care of business and extend the series at home 108-91, and the Pacers defense was absolutely suffocating. They got down early, went down 10-2, but then absolutely obliterated the Thunder from that point on. Andrew Nembhard picking the pockets of SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander had 6 turnovers in the first half. Nembhard had 3 steals. Jalen Williams couldn't get anything going from beyond the arc. There was a point in the game where the Thunder were 1 of 16 from 3. The Indiana defense was just astonishingly good. They got another great performance from TJ McConnell off the bench. Halliburton looked relatively solid for someone who had a strained calf, and Siakam did his thing on the interior. Obi Toppin also gave you a lot of good stuff off the bench. Pacers bench is continuously outperforming the Thunder bench, which is why we are heading to a Game 7. We'll see you Sunday night to crown an NBA champion.
Cool.
Cool. All right, we'll give it a minute, folks. If no super chats come in, we'll sign off and see you Sunday night. Appreciate everybody who was tuned in throughout the live show today. 1 minute on the clock.
I won't lie, I think it's chills that we're getting a Game 7.
I mean, I'm not the most upset about it. Like, I like the idea of a Game 7. I wish, I don't care. Good Game 7. Awesome basketball stuff. Yeah, nice. I will say, does this delay the KD stuff into next week then? Because I said once the finals ends, I think 48 hours, deal. John Gambadero, the lead Suns reporter, reported that he thinks a trade would go down this week and doubled down on, I think, Wednesday or Tuesday, saying, yeah, listen, not going to happen tonight, not going to happen on the NBA Finals day, but I'll give myself Friday, Saturday to still be right on that. So we'll see. It's probably going to happen Saturday morning while I'm on hole 10, 45 minutes away from the office.
Oh, yeah, you're out in Mansfield, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to tell Remo, because we usually we'll drive together. I'll tell him, I was like, listen, if the trade doesn't happen tomorrow, but like, listen, I'll drive if you want to, but I just want you to know if a KD trade goes down, I have to leave immediately. So I'd film probably a VOD in the car on my phone. I already have copy, push it, and then just
Rema can go live with you.
Yeah, get Rema on it, and then just drive straight to the office and have a producer meet me. Live within an hour would be pretty good anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with getting a VOD out. So, all right. Minute has passed. No super chats. It's gonna be a fascinating game, guys. All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in with us. Nearly 50,000. Jeffrey Cooperstein and Nic Rohloff will be back here for Game 7 on Sunday evening. It's gonna be awesome. See you then.
Later.